And just like that, we're back. I'm tired. But if I don't stop now, I'll get it done. Now, I am going to jump right in. I mean, I guess I'll give a little bit of time for some people to get in. In fact, I think I'm gonna play Sweet Tea's video until people start coming back. Just a couple of minutes so we can get caught up on how it's 75 hard is going for her. Where the fluffity flubbity flibbity there she go. Um okay. 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 All right. Okay. So we're back. If you're on a playback, go ahead and skip a little bit forward if you don't want to see this beginning part. But I'm gonna play a little bit of Sweet Tea's video because we're going to be talking about 75 hard. I mean, we were gonna talk about it obviously anyway, but why not? We're talking about 75 hard for the Vein Turtles today, though, and everybody else that might be interested, but they just acting real scary because I see the girls coming around. When I first was doing 75 hard, nobody was on board, nobody understood, and now the girls are coming around, so I'm really excited about that. Now, because the girls are coming around, I got to make sure as the person that's been through it a couple of times. I gotta make sure that I got y'all back. Okay. So we're gonna play a little bit of Sweet Tea's video, maybe just enough to know why she had to restart, and then we'll get into it. I have a lot of notes. I was on my flight today, making sure I took a lot of notes. I am hoping that we do not have to do this in two parts. But I have a lot of notes. So we are gonna see. I'm gonna try to keep the chit chat to a minimum and stay on topic. So let's go ahead and look at just a little bit of her video, and then we'll get into it. I think I have to go back just a tad bit.
I don't know if you all saw my last update about attempting 75 hard. Me and Delilah were on a live with Vanity on the Vanity Range channel and decided we're going to try 75 hard. Not gonna lie, I've had to start over twice. It's hard as hell. And I am also thinking maybe 75 medium is maybe better for me. I don't know, girl. It's difficult. It's very discipline based. Twice a day workouts. Two 45-minute workouts a day. One in the morning. Two different times a day. One outdoor, one indoor. Reading for 10 minutes, which isn't a problem. Drinking a gallon of water hasn't really been a problem. Taking progress photos, no worries there. No alcohol. No alcohol, y'all. So your girl had a drink, okay?
Oh, did she now?
And I had to start over.
Oh,
I want to be honest.
What was that, Sweet Tea? Run it back. What was that?
No alcohol, y'all. So your girl had a drink, okay? I had some drinks. And I had to start over.
Was it a drink or some drinks? That's gonna be important later, okay? Y'all heard it. Y'all heard her now. Some drinks, okay? We're gonna talk about it.
Be honest, okay? I've had some drinks. So I am starting over again, 75 medium.
Okay. I'm gonna play a little more of the video, but Sweet Tea says to explain, I lost my job last week, so I had to have a drink. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sweet Tea, but you're not off the hook because I'm still about to get into this video. Okay, girl, we love you. We got your back. If you need anything, just let us know. But we still about to talk about this, okay? Because I went to a funeral yesterday and I didn't have a drink. I wanted one bad too. But I got your back, girl. It's okay. Life hits hard. Because let me go ahead and ruin it for y'all. She not quitting. She gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna just go ahead and ruin it. She gonna keep trying. So that's why we're gonna talk about this today. So this is not really a reaction to her video. I just wanted to give you guys a little piece of what she was talking about. We're gonna talk about 75 hard from my perspective and what I've gone through and what I would do differently. And I'm just trying to give a few tips for people that are interested in doing the challenge, especially Sweet Tea, since she's already decided to do it. Okay, so I'm so sorry to hear that happen, girl. We got your back. I hope everything works out, but we still gonna talk about this topic, girl, because why you had some drinks though? Why you do that though? Like, you ain't have to. Why you do that though? Okay, all right, we love you, girl. All right, let's continue.
I'll do 75 medium, but I do feel like it has been amazing. It's been amazing. I have lost, I'm gonna show you right now, I think on my last update, I was down to like 209. And before my vacation, I was all the way up to like 214, y'all. You know, and the weight was fluctuating. And I was really stalled out. So when I got back, I was like 75 hard. You know, and it's come down. Look, I have a little video every day this week. It's come down.
Oh, I'm acting like I didn't watch this already. It's come down, has it? Nah, I promise we're not gonna react to the whole video. But let me let her finish.
So I think I'm down now to 206.1. So
That
that's a
weight
loss,
dropping
guys.
fast.
The turtle's losing. Now, is the turtle losing because of 75 hard?
Yes.
Or because she's so stressed out she can't eat?
Nope.
I don't have the answers. I'm
It could
definitely
be
eating
both.
less. It's just been a very stressful time. I am trying to be disciplined and get my protein in. I still do my protein coffee every morning, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like eating has been a struggle during this period. So, but the turtle's down to 206.1. So I am like 6 pounds away from Wonderland, guys. So yes, I will be restarting 75 hard because it is working. Exercising, having this discipline in a time of uncertainty has actually been a real blessing. And
Exactly.
I don't usually operate that way in a time of uncertainty. It just really is like, well, what am I going to do today? Well, you have to. You have a whole list of things to do every day.
Exactly.
And so
better
that
tell
has
him,
been
sweet
very
tea.
helpful for
Tell him,
structuring
turtle.
my days, for keeping my sanity. These outdoor walks that I love and clear my head. I listen to podcasts and inspirational content while I'm out here walking. I'm sharing with you guys. So, just the idea of 75 hard and its rules and structures really helping me so much. Okay. The book I'm reading each night, 10 pages, was gifted to me by my sister.
Okay, so if you want to go watch Sweet Tea's full update and her other updates on 75 hard, just follow her channel. Kim says OMG, it's just falling off. I know, Kim. I know. I'm gloating a little bit, just a tiny little itty weedy bits. Okay, it's the whole stream isn't gonna be like this. I'm not gonna be like, oh, thank God for 75 hard. Like, I'm not gonna be doing that the whole stream, right? But I'm definitely glad to see the scale is moving for you, Sweet Tea. And you actually said something very important. That's why I'm glad I played the video, so that people could hear it from you and realize I'm not just being cliche and pulling it out of my ass. When you do this challenge, first of all, housekeeping and disclaimers. I'm sorry. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Housekeeping and disclaimers. Please like the stream if you haven't already. And if you're on the playback, go ahead and hype the stream as well. Housekeeping. Let's get a couple of things clear first, okay? I promise y'all, I'm tired. I'm not here to convince anybody to do 75 hard. I promise you that's not what this stream is about. Not that y'all wouldn't watch it anyway, and still tell me no. But listen, that is not my objective. That sound like work. I don't feel like doing all of that. Like, I got other things to worry about. So I'm not trying to convince anybody to do 75 hard. Secondly, there is nothing wrong with 75 medium or 75 soft. Or doing nothing at all. Like, pick what appeals to you, or if none of them appeal, then don't do anything, right? Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the content, and converse with everybody in the chat. But like, whether you do 75 hard, a Venetian 30, whatever challenge it may be, it's fine. Like, I'm not trying to convince anybody of one thing or another. I'm specifically speaking to the people that are already interested. I think that gets lost in the sauce sometimes. And I just want to go ahead and put it out there from the beginning. And because people may come in late or some people may be new, I may have to repeat it a couple of times, but I just thought it was important to put this out there. I'm really talking to the people that already want to do this, right? This is really for them. I'm not trying to convince anybody to do it. If you're on the fence, maybe you'll go one way or another. I don't know. If you don't like it, just enjoy listening to me yap, I guess. Like, I don't know, okay? But I'm really speaking to the people because I'm going to be giving some tips and speaking about what I went through as well and why I'm seeing more success this time around. So what has changed and what worked for me. Um yeah, I'm speaking to the people that are already interested. So if you're not interested, it's fine. If you are interested, it's fine. If you're on the fence, that's also fine. If you don't give a shit either way, you just want to watch the stream and have fun in the chat, that is also fine, okay? I just had to put that out there because just to save you the effort, and somebody's gonna still say it, but it's fine. But I'm trying to save you the effort of I don't get why we got to do it this way. I don't get why you got to do it this way. I don't get why it's this. I don't get. But that's one of the points that we're gonna cover later. All right. Now the timing was impeccable. I already had this stream like planned. I just hadn't scheduled it yet, and I had to hurry up and schedule it when I saw that Sweet Tea posted her video and I was watching it. Before I even finished it, she was like, I might switch to 75 medium. I was like, no, everybody stop what you're doing. So Sweet Tea, when I left you that comment about wait, before you switch, I got a stream for you. I hadn't finished the video yet. So I see now, when I finished it earlier and we just watched it, you said you were going to start 75 hard over. But when you said you started over twice and you're like, this is hard, maybe I should be like more of a medium soft girly. There's nothing wrong with doing medium or soft, but you were already interested in the hard. So I think you should commit to the hard. Like, I feel like you can do it because you were already interested in it. People that are interested in 75 soft, but not 75 hard, like, I wouldn't be sitting here trying to convince them to do 75 hard. You know what I mean? We would just talk about the 75 soft and medium. So sorry, Sweet Tea, you already put your foot over the threshold, girl. So we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about keeping you on 75 hard, okay? So Sweet Tea has decided to do 75 hard, but has already started over twice, which is not unusual because I shared that I started over at least 3 times before I had to take a break, and I was seeing success. But there were some mistakes that I was making that kept leading to me having to start over versus my cousin getting it right 75 days straight the first time that he attempted it. And we're going to talk about Sweet Tea trying to get to Wonderland. As you can see, the scale is already dropping and it is dropping fast. So that has, boosted her motivation. But we're going to talk about a little bit of how she's starting over because she had a couple drinks. Now, she shared why. And I'm sorry, before I saw your second comment about not sharing it, I had already read the comment out loud. So I'm sorry about that, sweetie. But she already shared why she was drinking. And I'm still going before even having that context and since having that context, I'm still going to do this stream the way that I intended to do it, okay? So although I have further context on why she made the decision that she made, I'm still going to keep the same energy for the stream, okay? Because that's just what I do. That's just what I do. All right. So, to be honest, y'all, I'm gonna get into what I would fix. If I was like what I guess I worded this wrong when I wrote it down because I wrote it as what I would fix. Like, even though I haven't finished yet, but I have had the opportunity to fix these things since I did restart this last time. And I'm mostly talking about if people are doing this and they're finding it hard or they're messing up and having to start over, or if you haven't started yet, then this would be helpful for you too. Okay. Are you guys ready? Now, let me give a little context that I have actually read the 75 hard. Well, not the 75 hard book. 75 hard is a part of a larger book called the Book on Mental Toughness. I have read Andy's book on mental toughness, and 75 hard is a challenge that is a part of that book. So I may have a bit more context and information than maybe Sweet Tea or other people that may be starting the challenge. Also, Sweet Tea, if you haven't listened to Andy's one episode of his podcast on 75 hard specifically, you probably should. It gives a little bit additional context. But reading the book, or at least the 75 hard section of the book, I think he even took that section out and turned it into its own book. But a lot of the times it's sold out. So I just bought the whole mental toughness book and read the 75 hard portion. It gives further context on different parts of the challenge. So one thing in particular that Andy talks about that appealed to me from the beginning was the bitch voice. And I've talked about this before. So one thing that I would do differently and that I'm recommending for Sweet Tea and anybody that has started or wants to get started is to tune out your bitch voice. Okay? And I have to say it that way because that's the way it's said. Like, it's not blank voice, it's not bleep voice, it's bitch voice. Tune out your bitch voice. What is your bitch voice? It is that little voice that's in the back of your head or in the front of your brain or in the side of your, I don't know. It's that little voice in your head that trickles in every bit of doubt, every bit of excuse making, every bit of buts and complaining, right? Looking for reasons to not get certain things done. We all have a bitch voice, and that mother effer is loud. Okay. If we didn't all have a bitch voice, we would all be overly disciplined and structured people. We all have a bitch voice that tells us, I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't want to do that. Oh, I can't do that because I have this going on. Or maybe I shouldn't do that because I have that going on, right? It's that voice that always gives you an excuse to not do either what you're supposed to do or what you've already committed to doing. And one of the objectives with 75 Hard as a whole is to stomp out, smother, get rid of your bitch voice. Okay. So you're not allowed to listen to it for 75 days. And hopefully, by the time you get to day 76, that motherfucker is evicted. Hopefully. I don't know. I didn't make it there yet. It might take several attempts to really evict the bitch voice. But the sooner you commit, like when you decide to do 75 hard, okay, one thing I notice is the people that haven't committed to it have a lot of criticisms and critiques about why is this way? Why is that way? Well, forget all of that noise. Once you as an individual decide to commit to the challenge, the sooner you commit to zero excuses, the better off you will be. I know it sounds cliche. Don't make excuses. Just get it done. No, it sounds cliche, but that's literally, I mean, literally, like there are no gray areas. There are none. And if you start thinking of some, that's your bitch voice speaking. That's your bitch voice speaking. There are no gray areas. It's very black and white. It's very structured. It's either a part of the challenge or it ain't. You're either supposed to do it or you're not. Everything is very, very hot and cold, black and white. There are no gray areas. The sooner you can like commit to that, the better off you would be. The less work you have to do trying to justify every aspect of the challenge. It's kind of like when Sweet Tea pointed out in her video, you know, you kind of, it kind of keeps you from getting in that funk of like, you know, when life happens and it's like, well, what am I going to do today? There's no what am I going to do today? You already know what you're going to do because you got a list of objectives to do, and part of that is 90 minutes worth of exercise. So like when you like, one of the mistakes that I made the first few times around was trying to figure out, like, I knew I had my objectives to complete every single day, but like in which order I was going to do them or how long it was going to take me to do them or whatever it was, whatever structure I needed wasn't there. It was just trying to check things off the list and not trying to do it in a productive manner or in a way that made things easier for me. There was a whole lot of I don't feel like it. I don't wanna. I don't feel like it. I don't wanna. Why I gotta be this way? Why can't it be that way? And it's just like, let it go. Let it go. That goes into that goes into the next point. After you commit to making zero excuses, you have to rid yourself of the mindset that it's not fair or it's too restrictive. Because I hear that a lot as well. It's not fair, it's not reasonable, it's too restrictive. Well, as a person that has made it to the 14-day point twice and at least 28 days in an additional two times, so I've done this for more than a couple of months at a time, I can say that the restriction is exactly why it works for some people. Maybe it's not, I mean, clearly it's not for everyone, but for the people that already, if something about the challenge appealed to you, it appealed to you for a reason. So the level of restriction is not to be debated, to be honest with you. It's not. It's really not to be debated. The challenge is set up the way that it is, and there's really no like there's no point in arguing about it, or oh, it's not fair and why is it this way, that why is it that way. You either do the challenge or you don't do it. And I'm not talking about medium or soft. I'm specifically talking about 75 hard. It's not called 75 days of fairness. It's not called 75 compromises and excuses. It truly is all or nothing. Again, no gray areas. So you either commit to it fully or not at all. Are y'all following me? You either commit to it fully or not at all. So that brings us back to Sweet Tea starting over her drinks. The question is, I wrote it down, but this is before I had context. Was the drink a choice or an accident? I now know it was a choice. And that tells me, Sweet Tea, or others listening, don't try to beat me up, y'all. Don't do it. That ain't complete commitment. Because you know what? Life happens. It does. It does. It does. Life does happen. And I've been trying to answer the question myself, because let me tell you something. There's been plenty of days recently, especially since I got the news about my brother, where I was like, I wanted to cry because I was so frustrated that there wasn't any wiggle room on this challenge for me. Like there wasn't a way for me to, like there wasn't any room for exceptions. Like I was frustrated. Remember, I was in Miami and I told you I wanted a slice of pizza and a glazed donut because I was stressed out and emotional. Oh, and I have had that day like at least twice since then where I'm like, oh my God, I just want something fried to soothe my soul. I just want something sweet to soothe my soul. Like this is not fair. Like I don't want to drink a gallon of water today. I don't want to go outside and walk. I don't want to go work out. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. There have been so many days in the past like week and a half where I have been very disgruntled with this challenge, but I refuse to stop. I considered it. You know what? I've already started over before. I can do it again. I can do it again. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you can't lean on any coping mechanisms. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. But at the same time, Sweet Tea, it's like we say we can't, but we can. We just gonna have to start over, like that drink or those couple of drinks. So although I am, it's a learning lesson, right? Because let me ask you something, Sweet Tea. I definitely understand life happening and just saying fuck it and coping. That was my donut pizza. Your drink was my donut pizza that I wanted, right? Now, granted, I've been through this challenge several times already, so I know what happens if I give in. You're learning. I know what happens if I give in and I have to start over. How did you feel, or how do you feel about the fact that you now have to start over? Does it feel like it's unfair, or do you feel like you're more motivated, or do you feel like you're discouraged? Do you feel like it was worth it and now you're ready to go, or it wasn't worth it but you're going to do better next time? Like tell me how you feel now that you've had your indulgence but you broke the rules of the challenge, so now you have to start over. Because clearly you're not like fuck that challenge, I can't do it. You considered it. You considered it, but you're like, no, I'm seeing the benefits. I'm going to keep going. So how do you feel about making the choice in the moment to have the drinks? Because it happens. Like it happens. You learn from it. But for me, I have had like several days over the past week and a half that's just like, oh God, like I hate the fact. First of all, doing this challenge and traveling is the devil's work. It is of the devil. I went to Miami for 5 nights on 75 hard and it was in the way. I couldn't have nothing fun to drink. I couldn't have anything fun to eat. I had to rely on eating the same thing for dinner every night, but that's my own fault because my diet is so limited as far as the way that I like to eat. Um I mean, going through it with my family, having a family member pass away, I'm like, this shit sucks. Like this shit is not fair. But I could have chose to quit and I didn't. I could have like I have a choice. So we make it seem like we're forced into this challenge. We're not. It's just that when you do commit, it does something to you. It does something to you. It makes you want to stick it out. And if you do mess up, it does like it's the honor system. Nobody had to know that Sweet Tea had a drink or messed up. She could have just been like, you know what, that was a fluke. It's fine. I can do it. Like it's fine. I'll just keep going. She never had to tell anyone. But it's something about the honor system that you won't allow yourself to lie to yourself. So if you made a decision that technically by the rules wasn't allowed, then it's like, if you're being honest with yourself, you want to go ahead and start over. Um, I was only 5 days in, so it felt fair to start again. Okay. And this has been the only thing I've done that moved the scale, so got to get back to it. Listen, Sweet Tea, my cousin is chomping at the bit to get back on 75 hard. That motherfucker in New York eating pancakes and Chinese food. Yeah, because you around all the big backs. And even if they back not big and they're on the thinner side, they got big back behavior. You just don't see it on their body. Listen, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with the big back energy. I can't. Hey Shawnee, okay, girl. Um, you gotta lean on more productive coping mechanisms like prayer, exercise, journaling. A lot easier said than done. I really want to be the person that chooses one of those instead of Ritz Bits. Leave me alone with the Ritz Bits, Kimitha. Stop that. Like I was frustrated because I wanted pizza and donuts. I didn't have. I mean, I didn't really find an alternative. I just chose to suck it up. I'm like, are you really like do you really want to start over? And the answer was no for me in the moment. But that's because I already had the experience over and over again. So I know how frustrating it is to start over. Like in the beginning, when you do it the first couple of times, it's not that frustrating. It's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But after a while, it's like, man, I'm not starting over no more. I'm not starting over again. So it was emotional for me. And I realized that like later when I came and did a live about it that I should have put that energy into the gym, but I didn't think about it in the moment. I just wanted a donut and some pizza. I did, and I couldn't get it. I was so emotional. Oh, I was so stressed. Oh, today's day 29 for me, Kim. Tomorrow's day 30, so I'm balls deep. I am balls deep, okay? Um so yeah, we know that Sweet Tea, 5 days in, she chose to have a drink, but I bet she won't do it again. I bet you she won't do it again. That don't mean she won't mess up. She can or she may not. But I'm gonna try to set you up, Sweetie, or whoever else. I'm gonna try to set you up for success by avoiding the mistakes you've already made, like trying to give you tips to avoid those mistakes and the mistakes that I made. Hopefully it will help. That don't mean we're gonna get into the whole perfection thing, right? Okay. Now here's the other part, okay? Okay. Tune out the naysayers, my 75 hard people. Okay. Mm-mm. You got to tune them out. You got to. Okay. You got to tune them out. You have to tune out the naysayer. Oh my God, nobody's perfect. This challenge is stupid, people. You got to tune them out. And I listen. I've gotten it. When I first started 75 hard, none of you were on board. None of you are on board. Now y'all are kind of split, okay? Now y'all are kind of split. But listen, I listen, I've gotten the naysay. The difference between me and like a sweet tea though is that I come on here and talk shit to y'all and I'll be like, didn't I say I'm doing this because I want to? Stop fucking asking me why, because I want to do this shit. But no, I'm just but like you have to tune out the naysayers. You have to. And I think they mean well, but you have to tune out the naysayers. That goes for Venetians, that goes for turtles, that goes for others on wherever they are. That goes for your family. I don't care if it's a Reddit thread, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'm going to tell you exactly why. It's not about people not being able to help you or support you or anything like that. I'm going to tell you why. And let me address this one thing cuz I didn't make a note for this, but since I've seen Kim ask, I'm going to point this out. Kim asked, "Sweetie, are you starting back now or starting tomorrow?" Here are the rules for here's the best idea when it comes to starting over, okay? I don't know if you did it this way, sweet tea, but I'm gonna tell you this for moving forward so that you don't lose momentum. Because I made this mistake when I gave myself a gap. If you decide to attempt 75 hard and you mess up and you are and you know you want to start over, okay? There's no rule that says you have to start over right away, okay? In fact, it even tells you that like you can start over whenever you're ready. But here's what I'm going to recommend. Don't stop what you're doing. So, let's say you're a weekend and you get to day 8 and you mess something up like in the middle of the day and you're like, "Shit, I got to start over." You do not throw that whole day away. You do not do it. You don't do it. You don't throw the whole day away and then restart tomorrow. The best way to keep your momentum is to finish out the day strong, even after you've messed up. So let's say you messed up by having some drinks. You still read, you still do your workouts, you still do one outside, you still do 45 minutes apiece, you still get your gallon of water, you still take your picture, you still do all of that. Let's say you mess up by not taking your photo. You still do everything else that day and then start fresh the next day. Don't break your momentum. I made that mistake when I took that break from 75 hard because I was burning out because I restarted 3 times. I really was burning out. I really was. And I decided to take a break before starting again. But that break was hell. It was hell on wheels. It was hell on wheels. It was easy to keep restarting because all I had to do was I was already doing everything. All I had to do was restart the calendar and continue doing today what I did yesterday, right? So that's what I would recommend. Do not break your momentum. If you know you want to finish the challenge, but you got to start over, finish out your day strong so you're committed to the objectives and then start over the next day from day 1, okay? So now let's get into tuning out the naysayers, and even though they, a lot of them will be people that love you, here's why you have to tune them out, okay? Because a lot of people are just stating the obvious. A lot of people are just stating the obvious. Oh, it's so restrictive. Oh, that's not realistic. Oh, but nobody lives like that. Oh, but nobody's perfect. Oh, but oh, but oh, but oh, but oh. Okay, we don't care. Like, I love you. We love you. I'm gonna say it for Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea is too sweet. Her tea is too sweet to say this, so I'm gonna say it. Okay. All of the Captain Obvious people out there, naysayers, we heart you, but we don't care. We already decided this is what we want to do. Let me get a little deeper into it and why this matters. You're doing this challenge because you want to. Whoever decides to do it, you're doing the challenge because you want to. Once we get past that, the rules are the rules. If you've decided to do the challenge, you don't argue with the rules. You just do what the challenge says to do. If that's not your personality type, you don't like it, fine. That's perfectly fine. If you don't understand it, if you don't get it, you don't see the benefits, or you just don't feel like it, that is perfectly fine. You are not the one that committed to the challenge. Or the people that are naysaying are not the ones that committed. You are the one that committed. So you have to tune out everybody else that doesn't get it. Like, that's another thing. Don't expect people to get it because a lot of people aren't going to. Now, the sooner you stop trying to make it easier, the better off you'll be. It's kind of like the original point of the sooner you stop looking for excuses, the better off you'll be. Like, oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. The sooner you stop trying to make it easier, like, oh, why don't I do 30 minutes of exercise instead of 45? Now, this is not me getting into 75 hard, medium, and soft. I actually don't know the objectives for those. So I'm not referring to those. I'm talking about picking 75 hard and constantly trying to change it. For all of that, you may as well have picked 75 medium or soft. There's nothing wrong with those if those are better suiting. But there is no picking 75 hard and then trying to make it easier. It's called 75 hard because it's hard and it's supposed to be hard and it's designed to be hard. And if you do it, you will realize the benefits of doing shit that's hard. Okay. So this is where I'm going to briefly touch on, I mean, just barely touch on 75 medium and soft because I don't know much about it. But here's what I will say. If you pick 75 medium or soft and don't want a person hounding you to do 75 hard, don't hound a person that chooses 75 hard to do 75 medium or soft because that's what you hooligans and hussies did to me. And I'm not gonna let y'all do that to Sweet Tea. Y'all are much nicer now. And plus y'all like Sweet Tea more than y'all like me anyway. Like I don't know why y'all be trying to like pick sides and pick favorites. No, I'm just playing. But for real though, like listen, this goes for my audience, Sweet Tea's audience, whoever. Like a lot of us, a lot of you guys are in the same spaces. But for the medium or soft goers, they would be very annoyed if a person was like, yeah, but just do hard. Like that don't even count. Just do hard. I'm not that person. I'm team 75. I don't give a shit which one you pick. Just commit to it. I don't care which one you pick. Just commit to it. I picked the hard one because I'm hard-headed. The only way to deal with a hard-headed person is a hard strategy. Like you gotta hit a hard-headed person over the head with a brick. That's the only way we gonna get it. Okay. So because I'm hard-headed, I can't have a medium soft approach. I can't. Because I'm hard and rough around the edges, I don't listen, okay? You see Jen beat me into submission over Mocha Chokers. Okay, I'm hard-headed, I don't listen. So I'm just like I say with Delilah, we thrive in jail. 75 hard is jail. I like it here. It is my safe space. Okay? It is my safe space. I like it here. Clavicle check. Everything's gonna be okay in my safe space, okay? So just be mindful. Whichever one you pick, if you pick 75 hard, don't hound other people to do 75 hard if they pick soft or medium, but you also gotta tune out the people that don't get it and it's like, well, why don't you do it this way and why don't you change this and why don't you adjust it? Because that's not how that works. It's called 75 hard. We're not here to just keep playing fucking, I don't know what's the game where you should just start moving shit around. I don't know, but we're not here to just start changing all the details. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Okay. All right. How do I put this? Okay. The reason why, if you're going to do 75 hard in particular, it's best to just do it the way that it's designed, is because maybe I should wait. Maybe let me get into this. Let me just finish up my original point. Okay. So whichever one you choose, pick what's best for you and stick to that. And if you feel like if you want to start off with soft and you complete that and you feel like you want to try something harder and go medium and then hard, even that's fine. All I'm saying is don't look at a person that's doing 75 hard and tell them they should do it differently because that's you're just like you're just wasting time. Like you're just wasting time and energy. And for the people that's already doing it, you have to like tune those people out. You have to, I love you, thank you, I appreciate you, but I'm not trying to hear that. Like my mind, I've already committed. My mindset is on this, right? And I'm specifically pointing that out because in her video, Sweet Tea was like, maybe I'm more of a 75 medium type of person. Like maybe I should do that. No, you committed to the hard. You can do it. If you really want, you knew 75 medium existed. If you really wanted to do that, you would have did it. You didn't pick it because you know you supposed to be in jail, Sweet Tea. You know you supposed to be in jail, sweet tea, with me and Delilah, okay? You know we thrive in the pen. We the vein turtle gang. I missed something. Pickles. Yeah, pickles. We're some vain pickle eating turtles, okay? And we thrive in the pen, and that's just what it is. Okay, some of us are that way, right? Some of us are that way. So just make sure you tune out the people that are imposing doubt. And if you are not doing the challenge 75 hard, medium soft, whatever, any challenges, and you're just not into that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Have fun, participate in the chat, but like, spare me the I don't get it. It's not for you to get. Just enjoy the content. Like, spare me the I don't get why. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. Spare me the why don't you just, because that's not how it works. Okay. The whole point of the challenge is to stop trying to make everything suit your life. And that goes on to point number 4. Okay. Figure out what you want to gain. Now, Sweet Tea is talking about getting into Wonderland, which she's basically almost there. But, well, it's not really a but. When it comes to figuring out what you want to gain from 75 hard, it's important to know that, because that's going to help you determine if this is the right challenge for you or not. Okay. 75 hard is about time management, working around inconveniences in life, removing excuses, working on commitment, consistency, discipline. Weight loss is last on the list, but it is on the list, right? It is a benefit because you're working out so much and you're picking a diet that's aligned with your goal, which is weight loss. But there are easier ways to lose weight, right? 75 hard isn't a weight loss challenge. There are way easier ways to lose weight without doing 90 minutes of exercise, 45 minutes a piece. One got to be outside despite, in any kind of weather, and it don't matter what you got going on that day. You got to drink a gallon of water, and there are easier ways to lose weight, okay? However, people do lose weight on 75 hard if that's their goal, because some people's goal is to gain weight. So it's not a weight loss challenge. It's whatever goal you're trying to achieve, like as far as your health, that is what you're supposed to be tailoring your exercise and your eating toward, right? So for some people it'll be to gain, some people it'll be to lose, some people it's body recomp, some people whatever, right? So you have to know why you're doing it to determine if it's the right challenge for you. If your only objective is weight loss, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it might be challenging when you're on the verge of burning out, because you will get there around the 3-week mark. You will feel like you just want to give up and you got to push through it. But if just losing weight is the only motivation, it could be strong enough, but it might not be, because some of these things are just straight up inconvenient, and that's the point. Some of the parts of this challenge are just seem very tedious, seem very pointless, and that's actually the point of the challenge. So it's important to know why you're doing it. And in addition to that, you didn't choose the challenge because, like, when you have the option to choose 75 hard, medium, and soft, the reason you didn't choose medium and soft, I'm gonna guess, is because those methods probably lack the structure and discipline that you specifically, the person that's interested, needs. Okay. Yeah. You specifically lack, not you specifically, but medium and soft probably lack the rigid structure that you as an individual need. I know I've never even entertained medium and soft because I looked that hard and I'm like, the fact that I don't want to do that because I know what it means I should do it. Like, the fact that I have to manage the time in my day and I know I'm not used to doing that means I should do this challenge, because my poor time management was wrecking me. It was wrecking me. My excuse making, even on a GLP-1, was wrecking me. My diet being a mess, even on a GLP-1, was wrecking me. Okay? Um Shawnee, did I miss something? Shawnee says, I think it's great. Wish I could do the hard version. Um, Kim says, Shawnee, I'm planning to approach it like a spiritual fast. It's really about getting your flesh under subjection. Okay. Shawnee says, Kim, I'm doing medium due to the water. I can't get in 1 gallon. That was a big deal for me too. Can't overwork my kidneys like that. I guess you meant it hurts. 75 days, but I got everything else. I think helping with time management. Okay. All right. Okay. So Shawnee's doing 75 medium. Because the 1 gallon is too much on 75 hard. Okay. Um, the time management. Ooh, the time management. I could do a whole stream on that alone. It seems so simple, but it's not. Now, again, if you picked hard, if you picked 75 hard, it's probably because you looked at 75 soft and medium and was like, yeah, that's easier, but that's probably why I shouldn't do it. Like, because some of us we're slackers. Some of us are slackers. I'm a slacker. Let me speak for me. I'm a slacker. I am a slacker. I thrive with structure and rules. Okay, as hard headed as I am, give me instructions so I can follow them. Because if you leave me to my own devices, I'm gonna be laying down. I'm not going outside to walk. I'm not working. I'm not doing none of that. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. Okay. Now, so far we've covered tuning out your bitch voice, so getting rid of all the doubt and excuses. Letting go of the, oh, it's not fair, it's not supposed to be, it ain't called 75 days of fairness. Tuning out the naysayers, the people that constantly are telling you should do it differently or tailor it to your life. No, we're not doing that. That's not what the challenge is about. If that was the case, you could make up a challenge or just choose something different. Figure out what you want to gain, because weight loss is a great objective, but there are things about this challenge that make it very annoying and challenging, and dealing with those details weight loss may not be enough to keep you grounded in those other things that you have to accomplish. It may be, but it also may not be. So figure out some additional motivators. Okay. That's the next point, sweetie. I got your back, girl. I got your back. Thank you for the wonderful question. My biggest question is, how are you scheduling your workouts? We're literally about to cover that now. Number 5 is plan everything. Woo! That's number 5. You asked that question right on time. Plan everything. This is why I quit the last time. I didn't mess up. I made it to 28 days and I quit because I realized what I should have been doing from the beginning, which is plan everything. This is my favorite part. Let me tell you why. Although I was doing 75 hard, I messed up over little dumb stuff. The first time I accidentally ate some fried chicken and it wasn't on my diet, so I started over. The second time, what happened the second time? It was fried food again. The fried food got me again. I had empanadas and didn't know they were fried, so that got me. And then the third time, it was that fake ass popcorn. It was that, but it was also like I just decided to quit because, no, I'm sorry. It was the popcorn, but there was something else. It dawned on me that my cousin was having an easier time, even though we were both frustrated and struggling. My cousin was having just the slightest bit of edge because my cousin had a routine. I did not. Routine is not my middle name. Winging it is my middle name. And that's what I was doing my first few attempts on 75 hard, winging it every single day. No day was like the last. The only things that were the same is either whether I had to go to work or not, and the fact that I had to complete the objectives. But the order in which I was completing them, the timing, what I was eating, it was all different. So some days were worse than others. Weekends were horrible because I would delay and delay and delay and delay until the end of the day. Don't make this mistake. Don't make this mistake. Plan everything. Time management. It is it's actually comical, like how much we are letting time pass us by without really like planning out what's going on in our day, right? So if you are doing 75 hard and you wait until you wake up to figure out where everything is going to fall at in your day for these objectives, you're going to always fall behind. Always. If you are trying to figure out when you're going to do your workouts the day of, and when you're going to eat, and when you're going to read, and when you're going to do this, and when you're going to do that, when you're going to take a picture, if you wait until you wake up to just start checking stuff off the list, but you didn't have any type of insight on which order you were going to do things, you're going to always fall behind. Because I spent weeks winging it. I was getting the objectives done. I was, but it was hell. And this is how I ended up burning out. This is how I ended up burning out. So you have to plan your days in advance. You don't have to be completely like a drill sergeant about it, but you have to have some level of foresight, especially if you're working like most adults, especially if you have children, especially if you have a family to take care of, especially if you travel, especially if you have doctor's appointments. You have to plan for these things. Now, I feel like I can be the authority on this officially because I made it through 75 hard through traveling for the weekend for a funeral, and I didn't miss a beat. I didn't miss a beat. But it ain't because I'm perfect. It's because I had to put a little thought into it to get it done. As much as I didn't want to, I didn't want to. Like I wish I could take a break. I wish there was a pause button for 75 hard. But 75 hard waits for no one. 75 hard don't care what you're going through. 75 hard don't give a good goddamn that like I had a funeral to go to. 75 hard don't care that Sweet Tea was having a hard time with some life changes. 75 hard don't give a shit. The question is whether or not we give a shit. That's the question, honestly. It may sound ridiculous to some people that are uninterested, but that's fine. You're not supposed to get it. You're not. So you have to plan your days in advance. You have to know when you're going to eat. You have to know when you're going to work out. Okay. Now, here's how I do it. Well, I have this listed at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now because you asked, Sweet Tea. Because I was not doing this my first time around. I was not planning my workouts. It was just I would wake up and I'd do my first workout when I felt like it, and then I just do the other one at least 3 hours later. If you I don't know if you know this detail, but there should be at least 3 hours in between your workouts. I don't know if you knew that part. You can't like put them together and do them back to back. So that it's highly inconvenient. It is so inconvenient, it's not even funny. Like this is the part of 75 hard that I hate the most. Like it's the 3 hour gap in between my workouts. I wish I could just walk 45 minutes and then go and then hit the gym immediately, or hit the gym and then go outside and walk. I wish I could just get the 90 minutes done back to back. But he explains this in the book that he structured it this way on purpose to force people to plan. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. So anyway, here's how I plan my workouts because I learned this from my cousin. I'm not a morning person. Now, if you are a working person, like if you work, I say to make your work schedule that if it's unchanging, right? If you have a consistent schedule, you build around that because you at least know where you're going to be for that part of the day. So, for example, for me, I work 4 days a week for 10 hours a day. It gives me about 6 hours of freedom to do at least half of my objectives, which is honestly a bit of a tight window. Like it doesn't leave very much room for lollygagging, which is what I want to do. I want to lollygag. It doesn't leave a lot of room for like lounging around and just doing nothing. But the way that I've been doing it this time around is the earlier I get my objectives done, or at least half of them, the better off the rest of my day will be. So, because I don't work in the morning, this would be different depending on what your work schedule is. Because I don't work in the morning, I make sure I get my first 45-minute workout done in the morning because I can't leave work, me personally, because I work from home. I can't leave work to go outside and walk. I don't work at an office or anything. So I have to get at least one workout done in the morning. Okay. Within 3 hours, depending on how early I get it done, within 3 hours, if I get it done early enough, I can get my second workout done before work, and then the rest of my day is golden. Like the rest of my day is golden. If I don't get it done in time, like I get it done before work, but it doesn't leave a 3 hour gap for my next workout, then I have to do my second workout at some point while I'm working, which just it just makes it harder because what if work is busy or something like that, right? And I don't get traditional like 45-minute lunch breaks or anything. I work 10 hours straight. So I structure my workouts from Monday through Thursday, one workout in the early morning, and then my second workout in the early afternoon, so that I will be done by 2 p.m. If I'm busy, or if I need a little extra time, or I need a little extra sleep, then I do one workout in the morning, and then I'll do the other one late in the evening. Now on the weekends, as long if I don't have to travel or anything, and I don't have to make any other arrangements, I don't have any appointments or anything like that, then it's the same thing. I get up and I do my outdoor workout in the morning, and then I'll do my second workout that can be outdoors or indoors or whatever. I'll do it in the evening. The easiest outdoor workout for me is walking. But if I'm in a position to do it, I'll do yoga, I'll dance, I'll stretch, whatever. As long as it's outside and you're not on like a screened in porch or anything, right? Like you're not supposed to be under any man-made coverings or anything like that. So you can use umbrellas and hoodies and hats and stuff like that, but like I was in Asheville one time and I'm like, I wonder if this screened in porch counts. And it was like, no, that does not count. Okay, so I learned the hard way. But yeah, that's how I schedule my workouts. I do 45 minutes in the morning, and I do another 45 minutes early afternoon. I try to keep them exactly 3 hours apart because that means I get them done quicker. If you front look, so basically, if you let me give you another example, because this is how my cousin did it. My cousin had a different work schedule than me. My cousin was, for lack of better words, a 9 to 5er, right? So my cousin would start out with like a 24-ounce bottle of water in the morning, and I think the first workout would be an early afternoon, like a lunch walk. Like my cousin instead of eating on his lunch break, he would go walk to get his 45 minutes in. So but not everybody can do that. He was in a position where he could do that at work. um and then after work, he would go hit the gym or something like that, or ride a bike or whatever. He would save his second workout for after work. So that's how we did it, and that was without any children or family to take care of. So tell me more about what type of schedule have you even considered, a workout schedule? And what do you think would work for you, sweetie? Because you have to think about it. Like, I didn't think about it the first time around. I was just winging it, and it made me tired because every day was different. Like, I was just figuring it out on the fly, and I was so dumb. When I realized my cousin was like, every morning I get up, like not every morning, on the weekends, my cousin was saying as soon as he get up, he goes straight outside. So he didn't have to think about it. It was like automatic. He goes straight out for his walk, and I'm like, I don't do that. My exercises happen at different times every single day. I don't have like a consistent, repetitive, like I know exactly when I'm going to do this, and I'm like, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing a routine. I'm missing a routine. I've been doing an evening walk for my whole journey, so it's adding something in the morning. Okay, I either go to the gym for 45 minutes, or I do at-home workout on YouTube for 45 in the morning. So what's wrong with that? You sound like you got it. If you already have your evening walk, and that's perfectly fine, that already fits into your schedule, and you have 45 minutes in the morning to do whatever, whether you're dancing or what did you say? So YouTube or gym, it sounds like you already have it figured out. Am I missing something? So even with the water issue, some days I have to do workouts close together, so I couldn't do hard even if I wanted to. Okay. What do you mean, some days you have to do workouts close together? Are you talking about because of your schedule? Oh, my work schedule is crazy. Is it the same every day or it switches up day to day? Because Shawnee, you'll be surprised how many people say they don't have time. And when 75 Hard make you find time, you find time. People be saying they can't without even trying, but I'm willing to hear you out, Shawnee. Tell me more about your work schedule, okay? Um, I leave at 5 a.m. once a week and travel 4 hours and come back the same day. Those days will be tough. No real breaks at work. Gotta figure it out. That's a good attitude, Kim. Gotta figure it out. I'm 75 will force you to figure it out. There were times that I played around all goddamn day and then came on live stream with y'all, didn't get off a live stream till 2 a.m. and still had a workout to do and water to finish. You know how many times, listen, Lindas, listen. If you have work, appointments, travel, a funeral, it don't matter. Plan around it. If you're doing hard, if you're doing 75 hard, it don't matter. Plan around it. Because when you don't, but you're not ready to quit, you're going to be shit out of luck. Let me tell you why. Even though there were times I started over, it was because I was accidentally messing up. There were a couple of times where I was up at 2 a.m. doing my workout and still trying to finish my water. And I was in so much emotional pain. I was in so much emotional pain because I'm like, I don't want to have to do this, but I don't want to quit. I don't want to do this. Listen, even now, I still make the mistake sometime with my water. Let me go ahead and finish it. Where I'm drinking water because I didn't finish it in time, even though I had plenty of time to finish it. I'm drinking water into my bedtime. So now I have to pee all night. I got to get up all night and pee. I got to get up on Life is Pee on 75 Hard. Do you remember the short that I made? Life is Pee. Life is Pee. Mm-hmm. I make accommodations. I sit in the aisle seat on planes. I know I got to go to the bathroom all the time. All the time. So I always, if I'm at a restaurant, I don't make sure I sit close to the bathroom, but I guess what I'm saying is, like, if I try to make sure I'm sitting in a position where I can easily get up and go to the bathroom. Um, Shawnee says I go from patient house to house, and if it's nasty and they have rodents, I ain't using their bathroom. That's how I peed my My sister just offered me some diapers. She had her insurance sent her uh after she had her baby, her insurance sent her diapers for, I think, her period. I can't remember. Because I was confused when she offered them to me in the first place. Like, what am I supposed to do with these? She's like, I don't know. I thought you could use them for something. I think they gave them to her, like, not I mean, I'm saying diapers, but I don't know what else to call them. They're like the adult, I guess you would wear them after you give birth, but she had a C-section, so I was confused as to why they gave her like the adult pull-ups, because that makes sense if you push. I think a lot of stuff like still comes out or whatever, or maybe you go to the bathroom on yourself. I don't know. That would make sense. But if you have a C-section, I wasn't sure why they gave them to her, and she offered them to me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with them? Like, I don't. And then I was like, oh, it might be a good idea for my period, but they were too big, so I didn't take them. But so you might need some of those. You might need you might need some of those, Shani. Woo! I have time to work out just in the evening. I do 2 workouts. The day I can't do my morning walk, I'm an RN case manager in the home health nurse. I'm on call some nights. Okay. You might need the pull-ups and incontinence briefs. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, they were like briefs. But the reason I was confused was because well, one, they sent her too many, so she just, has them. But I'm like, she had a C-section, so I wasn't sure, like, what. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Shawnee needs some of those. That'll help you, Shawnee. That'll help you. Mm. She said you can't use everybody bathroom. I agree. I agree. I 100% agree. I can't. I say find a way, but it's gonna take me some time to figure out a way around that one. Okay. So here's my this perfect timing. Here's the other point. If you think you don't have time, make time. Getting up earlier or staying up a little later. It sounds annoying. It sounds inconvenient. It is supposed to be. Okay. It is supposed to be. Now, if you're always on a road moving from place to place, yeah, I honestly don't know how you get around the water. That's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe I need to email Andy on that one, okay? He would probably just say plan your water consumption or some shit like that. Mm. Which is a real thing because me and my cousin plenty of times have ended up in position. Here's the thing about 75 hard and having to go to the bathroom all the time. It's worse in the beginning, but it gets better over time. But you always got to go to the bathroom, right? But it does ease up. Like your body gets a bit used to it, right? But here's the thing. I don't know if everybody experiences this, but I know me and my cousin go through this. You either don't have to pee at all or you have to pee right now. There is no in between. There's no holding it for an extended period of time. And if you try, you will feel like you're on the verge of death. Okay. You either don't have to go and you're perfectly fine, or you got to go right now. There is no like normal lead up to it. It's like, you're not thinking about peeing and then suddenly you got to pee right away. So when I'm on the road, I try not to like be drinking too much water. So I try to plan my water around before I leave and when I get to my destination, because when I'm in the car 3 4 hours going in between houses, when I have to go to the bathroom, I got to go to the bathroom right now. I have to find an exit. Before 75 hard, I could be like, I'm an hour away from home, I can wait. No, I gotta go right now. Today on my flight, I had to pee as we were boarding, like emergency pee. And as I was boarding, I asked the flight attendant, can I go to the bathroom before we take off? Because I didn't know. She was like, yeah. So I waited for everybody to sit down and I sprinted to that bathroom so fast because they were trying to hurry people up so they could take off because we were running late. I'm like, oh hell no. Let me go to this bathroom first. So yeah, it is rough. The peeing is rough. The peeing is rough, okay? Yeah, Shauna, you're fine. I'm just messing with you. Do you count a day as a 24-hour period or midnight as the start of a new day? No, 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 no. It's from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. Naps not included. So, like for example, I get off of work at 1 a.m. I fall asleep between somewhere between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. So me falling asleep is when the day ends. If I did not complete my objectives, I don't get to go to sleep. This has happened to me before. If I didn't finish my water or my reading or my picture or a workout, I don't get to go to sleep. I guess I'm staying up until 3 o'clock until it gets done. So once you go to bed for the night, that's when the day ends. Once you wake up for the next day, that's when your day starts. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, let's continue. So plan everything, right? Plan as much as you can. I'm not into meal prepping, but life probably would be easier if I did. I do plan my workouts though, just like I had to for this to get through this funeral and get my workouts around it. And even today, I didn't have to do my workout in the morning before I left my hotel, but I know I didn't want to have to do two workouts when I got home in the afternoon. So I did one workout before my flight, but I also wore whatever I wanted to walk in when I landed or work out in, whatever. This is what I've been doing lately because I've been flying a lot lately. If I have to travel, I'm wearing gym clothes to my destination. Gym clothes, comfy clothes, whatever you like to work out in or walk in. If I know I got to work out when I get to my destination, I'm already dressed. Whether I'm flying, whether I'm driving, whatever. I am already dressed. So today when I landed, I already had on my athleisure, and I dropped my stuff off in the house and went straight out for my walk. When I landed in Miami, I dropped my stuff off at the hotel and went straight to the gym. When I landed in New York, I already had my gym clothes on. I dropped my stuff off in the room and went straight to the gym. That's how I do it. Now, I may not go from gym to airport. I don't necessarily do that. Like I go to the gym and then I take a shower and everything, go to the airport. But if I need to work out when I land or walk, I make sure I have my stuff already on. Okay. So, number 6, this is 80% strategy. This just reinforces the last point that we went over. The more you get done earlier in the day, the better off your day, the rest of your day will be. It may seem like it's convenient, but this also depends on your work schedule too. Like if this is possible. It may seem convenient to spread things out as far as possible. It really does depend on your schedule and what plan works for you. Pick something that you can stick to as much as possible. But for me, because I'm free in the earlier part of my day, the earlier I get stuff done, the more freedom I have for the rest of the day, the better I feel. Oh, I feel really good today because I was done with most things other than my water by like 3 o'clock. Okay. When we get closer to the end of this list that I have, I'll tell you what my day typically looks like since I don't film it. Because it's like, what is it to film? What is it to film? Don't make it complicated. Most of us have the same daily schedule 4 to 5 days a week. Okay. So if, like I said, if you're a working person and your schedule is predictable, if it's not predictable, that's a little different. But if you have a predictable working schedule, work around that schedule. That takes care of most of your week. Now your days off is a different story. You gotta be a little more disciplined on your days off because you have more freedom. But on your days where you already know what's gonna happen, plan around that and try to keep things as consistent as possible. Don't wing it every day. Don't try to figure it out every day that you wake up because it's always gonna set you back. Hey Delilah, hey Delulu, hey Delili, hey girl. So yeah, find what works for you and repeat it every day if possible. But I'm not that ain't safe. That's the bitch voice talking. Not if possible. Find what works for you and repeat it every day. Yes, it sounds boring. It's supposed to be. Like it sounds tedious. It's supposed to be. Be careful of weekends and downtime. Don't let tasks pile up until the end of the day. I did this over and over and over again the first few times that I attempted 75 hard. Like I just would not learn my lesson. And when it finally clicked for me that it was important for me to develop a routine, yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. I'm doing a lot better now. This is it's the simple things, okay? Number 7, FOMO, fear of missing out. Are y'all ready? Fear of missing out. For 75 days, no, you cannot have a drink with your friends or family. You can have a mocktail. Okay? You can have a mocktail. You can have a mocktail. But no, you cannot drink because everybody else is drinking. You will be fine. You will be fine. If other people ask, oh, why are you not drinking? Because I can't. I'm doing a challenge where I can't drink. And to be honest, well, in my life, most of the people don't care. Like once I say it, they don't really care. They're not like really trying to pry, right? Right? Sweet Tea says, I know I had a mocktail today at lunch. Not gonna make that mistake again, V. Yeah, like I don't drink often. I only drink on vacation and holidays, right? And birthdays and stuff like that. So to be in Miami and not have me a num num was very like unfair. Like it was okay. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it was just like I'm at the pool getting lemonade. Not like a not like a pre-made lemonade. Like the bartender was making me lemonade to order because that was all I could have other than water. But like I'm at the pool drinking water and lemonade. Like, give me a little num num, give me a little tequila, a little Patron ain't gonna hurt nobody. Little Patron ain't gonna hurt nobody. So yeah, the fear of missing out, the going out with your friends or being around your family and stuff like that. I was in New York around 1,001 cousins, and people, they celebrating having a little drinky drink, and I'm just like, I don't drink very often, like at all. It's only around like special occasions or whatever. So to not be able to participate, it's that fear of missing out. But you will be fine. It's just 75 days. Have a mocktail. Okay, make sure it aligns with whatever your diet is. So if you're restricting sugar, be careful with the mocktails too. Um, no, you cannot have a cheat day. No, you can't. Not on 75 hard. There are no cheat days. There are no cheat meals. Zero, zilch, not even a little bit. Okay? That doesn't mean you don't keep your social life. You do keep your social life. You do hang out with your friends if you feel like it. You do go around your family if you feel like it. You just got to know when to go away when they trying to make your back big. Like my cousin. Oh, stay, 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 stay. No, big back. I don't want to stay. I got to get out of this goddamn city. I have to get out of this city before I have me a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. I want a little bit of everything, okay? It was crazy being in Miami and there's food on every corner and I'm surviving on chicken and rice, which was delicious by the way. But still, like I want other stuff. That's not a part of my food pyramid diet that I picked, you know? So it was hard being in New York and not being able to have a snack every time I go into a corner store. That shit was hard. It was hard, but it gets easier. So yes, keep your social life. You don't have to reject every function or event or party. Just know, no, you cannot do what everybody else is doing. And it's only for 75 days. No. You can't do what everybody else is doing. You can't. So no to the alcohol and no to the cheat meals. People may ask, just tell them you can't because you're doing a challenge. That's it. Or don't tell them. Or just say you don't want it. I don't know. Whatever. Just lie. I don't fucking know. Number 8, there's too many rules. Yes, there is. So what? Yes, you have to work outside in any weather, at any time of day, at least once a day for 45 minutes. Don't be dumb and work out in a hurricane, guys, okay? People, don't try to go swimming in the flood. If your street is flooded, do not go try but 75 hard. Don't be dumb. Y'all, everybody, okay? Don't try to go spin around with the tornado. Watch the weather. Yes, I've had to walk in the rain. Oh my god, it was so rainy in Miami. It was so rainy in Miami. I've had to walk in the rain, freezing rain. I've had to walk in the cold, blazing heat, sick with a fever, emotional, stressed, tired, like in pain from like soreness from working out, could barely move my muscles, still gotta go, still gotta do it. Yeah. Too many rules. So what? I know. Like it don't matter. It don't matter. Um, yes, you have to start over if you missed one thing. That goes back to the but nobody's perfect. We know. Captain Obvious. You still gotta start over. Like still gotta start over, okay? Now, this is very important because it teaches you to sweat the little things. Now, sweet tea and those listening that are interested in 75 hard. This is what I did not pay attention to that my cousin did, even though it was for different reasons. My cousin wasn't about to start over. So my cousin hyper focused on every little detail. I was comfortable with getting stuff wrong and starting over. So I didn't hyper focus. So I slipped up a couple of times over dumb stuff. It was the food that kept getting me. It wasn't ever on purpose. Like I just couldn't make it through. It was just like, damn, I wasn't supposed to eat that. Right. So forcing you to start over, no matter how minor the indiscretion, teaches you to sweat the little details, right? If you sweat the little things from the beginning, you won't ever have to start over. You won't have to start over. If you learn how to sweat the little things, every detail matters. It's only 75 days. It's only 75, which is a lot. It is. But it's like it's called a mental toughness challenge for a reason and not a weight loss challenge. It does take a bit of mental sharpness to make sure, like, to be able to decide whether or not you're going to eat that meal at that restaurant if you really don't know what they put in it or what they're cooking with, right? Like, you have a doctor's appointment and work today and you got to pick up your kid from school. you got to sweat the details of when that stuff is going to play out so you can get your workouts done in time, or so you can get your water in time. Like, another thing, I carry a water bottle everywhere. I never leave home without it. And if I do, you know what I do? I buy water. And because I don't want to buy it, I try to have my water bottle with me everywhere. I fly with it. I drive with it. I don't always walk with it because it's heavy and I don't feel like carrying it. So I always, I drink before I go and then I drink when I come back. But other than that, if I have to go too far from home, I'm always taking my water bottle with me. Yes, you do have to work out twice a day. Too many rules. I know. What about what about cortisol though? Work in some low impact active recovery days. Every workout does not have to be over the top intense, even though some of your workouts should be challenging, right? Because you want to see the body transformation after 75 days. So some of your workouts should be challenging. Some of them should be, working on strength training and maybe, or if that's not your thing, maybe working on flexibility. It should be something that's going to improve your fitness level. Maybe it's running. I don't know. Maybe it's riding a bike. Whatever it is, whatever you choose. Everything shouldn't be so leisurely, but everything shouldn't be so intense. So if you're worried about cortisol is not the end of the world. Make sure you are since you are working out twice a day for 75 days straight without fail, make sure you work in some low impact active recovery days, okay? Or exercises. Okay? Venting is therapeutic. It sure is. It sure is. Sweet Tea, you got this. You have a whole support team behind you. Of course she does. I thought you were doing it too, Delilah. What I miss? Had to get breathing treatment and now on prednisone. Okay. I walk from one room to another in my house with my bottle too. It's like an emotional support water bottle for real. It's my emotional support Awala. Doesn't Awala sound like a type of animal? Is it an animal? I don't know. It's my emotional support Awala. So yeah, there's a lot of rules. Who cares? If you didn't want to follow the rules, you would have picked something different. Okay. If you didn't like the rules of this one, or you felt like you couldn't accomplish the rules of this one, you would have picked something different. And it's fine if you pick something different. But if you pick this one, just do it the way it's designed. Like, let's not make it complicated. Oh, you are. You didn't miss anything. I'm here doing it, even though I hate it here. Delilah, we thrive in prison. We don't like prison, but it's our safe space. What are we supposed to do? It's not our fault that we're built this way. It's not our fault that we're built this way. It's not our fault that we're supposed to be locked up to have some get right about ourselves. I don't know why we're this way. I don't know why, but we are. We are. Okay. Number 8, what makes 75 hard actually hard? Getting over the excuse making mindset. I don't have time for 2 workouts. Why can't I have 1 glass of wine? A cheat meal is not a big deal. I hate taking pictures. These are all things that I was writing down before I had any context from you guys. So yeah. Yeah, that's what makes it hard. Those are the things that make it hard. The discipline and structure. Why do I have to do it this way? Why not the other way? Why not an easier way? Because that's just the way it is. Shut up and do it, or do something different. Life happens. Choosing to stay committed when life hits hard. This is before I ever saw Sweet Tea's video. This is before she ever told me what the context was behind her ending the challenge before. Okay. Life happens. Choosing to stay committed when life hits hard. I was very down in the dumps when I was in Miami. Like, I had a good trip. My trip was good. It was great, actually. I had a good time, but like, it was running parallel to like a lot of stress going on at the time. And I really just didn't want to do it no more. I didn't want to, but I did because I don't like what it feels like to be on the quitting end. Like, I don't like what life feels like when I am not dealing with this, with this structure. And I didn't even complete it, or I haven't been doing it for long enough to have a plan outside of it. Nah. So life hit hard. Life punched me dead in the throat. Dead in the throat. Like there was a lot going on. It's not even just the family stuff. Like, there's been a lot of going on. And you know what? Like, I get no breaks. I get no breaks at all. and somehow I'm still wanting to be here. It's the strangest experience, okay? It's the strangest experience. All right. Now let's get into my cheat codes. This is the last bit, but I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick cuz like I said, you either don't have to go at all or you have to go right now. So we're at the point where I have to go right now. So let me play this video. Let me play this video and I will be right back.
Juicy ice cream cone in my hand now.
Can someone please explain to me why sugar is in everything?
This is what I'm eating for lunch.
What if I told you that millions of Americans aren't just eating sugar? They're being trained to crave it. Because right now, all across the United States, sugar isn't just in desserts. It's in your bread, your yogurt, your pasta sauce, even foods marketed as fitness foods. And the craziest part? These products are designed to keep you coming back. Scientists literally study the exact amounts of sugar that make foods almost impossible to stop eating. So it's no surprise that Americans consume massive amounts of added sugar every year. But this video isn't just about sugar. It's about the system around it. The marketing, the engineering, the psychology, the way modern food environments push people.
Okay, I'm back. I am back. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Can you guys hear me? We're gonna go over my cheat codes, and this will be the last part of the stream. Okay. Um, and while I'm still here, if you have any questions or if you have any comments about 75 hard or how I'm doing on it, just let me know in the chat. Kim says, trying to figure out the diet piece. I'm cutting out salty snacks because that's really the only thing that's becoming problematic lately. My diet is pretty varied, nothing else in excess. So okay, I didn't write this down, but I'm gonna mention it now. One, I recommend using AI to help you come up with a structure that's literally tailored to you and specific to you, to align with your goals on 75 hard, medium, or soft. So when it comes to the diet piece, the way you pick your diet or style of eating, if you don't like the word diet, is what are your goals for 75 hard? Like, what are you doing it for? And what are you trying to get out of it as far as your eating or your fitness or whatever? Once you figure that out, your eating and your activity levels should be aimed toward that goal, okay? So be specific though. This is how I kept messing up and how foods would always start creeping in around the 2 week mark. I wasn't being specific enough. Like I was specific about the fact that I was following the food pyramid, the new one, the new food pyramid, which is pretty much whole foods, and I was semi specific about I was specific about what my sugar level was going to be. I was specific about the fact that I wasn't including fried food, but when it came to eating out, things were a little bit messy. Like things would creep in and then I would have to start over. And it's the little stuff that gets you. It's the little stuff that gets you. So this time around, I said fuck it. I'm picking I want as little me, not for everybody else. I want as little variety as possible because if I have too much variety, stuff starts creeping in, right? So I decided to keep my meals as simple as possible. I'm just going to eat the same things over and over again for roughly 10 weeks. Like I picked the same 4 to 7 meals and just keep them in rotation. Make chicken 57 different ways for me, rice, potatoes. I got very specific about the foods that were allowed and the foods that weren't. So, for example, I still eat bread. Bread was not removed for my diet. But I don't just allow any and all kinds of bread, right? So I got specific about which breads I wanted to include and which breads I didn't want to include. I do still eat sugar, but I got specific about the fact that I wasn't going to eat candy. Okay? I got specific about the amount of sugar. There's zero fried food and it's so hard. I didn't include fried food at all. So when it comes to the diet portion, just be specific. It doesn't have to be like a diet that already has a name. You can literally make it up. You can make it up. You can eat how you're already eating if you already feel like you eat well. Okay? You can eat how you're already eating. Just make sure it's specific enough that you're not flip-flopping around and winging it day to day. What the I'm breaking out on the back of my leg and I'm not sure why. Okay? Does that help, Kim? Just try to be as specific as possible. And if it like simplify as much as you can. The simpler you make your strategy for food and exercise, the better off you'll be. Keep it simple. Frosting. My diet is good. It's the making time for reading. Shawnee, it's 10 pages. You know where I read? Wherever I have. First of all, let me tell you right now, Shawnee. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? Okay, do that and then sit down and read 10 pages. Unless you're telling me you're waking up and walking out of the door. Unless you're telling me you're doing that, what's the first thing you doing? What's the first thing you do in the morning? Okay, whatever that is before you leave, fit your 10 pages in right in between whatever the first thing is and you walking out the door. Fit it right there. If you feel like you can't fit it right there, put it before the first thing you do in the morning. Wake up in the morning, keep your book on your nightstand. That's something else that I've attempted. I've tried this a couple of different ways. I've tried it by keeping my book on my nightstand because I like to lounge around in bed when I first wake up. So while I'm lounging around, I just get my 10 pages out of the way. If I'm traveling, I have done my 10 pages at the airport or on the plane, or if I'm the passenger in a car, or if I'm working and I have a few minutes of downtime, I do it. But there is 10 to 20 minutes in your day somewhere to get 10 pages of reading in. There's a few minutes somewhere. Reading right before bed. Okay. I know I do it. I just don't do it. That's why it's a challenge, right? Oh, you don't want to do it. No, because you said I gotta find time. You got time. You got time. The only change I made to my diet is I have a protein goal. I have to get 120 to 150 per day, or I failed. Okay. I've tried the high protein. It just doesn't work for me. Not while I'm still trying to lose weight. So I think once I'm done losing weight, then I'll be able to increase my protein and focus on like building as much muscle as possible. But right now I only get like 80 to 120 because I also that's another thing, sweetie. As you lose more weight, make sure you recalculate your protein structure. Because by the time you lose another 20, 30 pounds, you won't need 150 grams of protein anymore. Like you won't need that much unless you just want to and you're trying to build muscle. But a lot of people are like having really high protein goals when they don't need to. They don't need to. And I had to learn that the hard way. Okay. So my cheat codes. I already told you I carry a bottle of water for me. I carry a bottle of water with me everywhere. And I use an app to track my consumption. Now I have the bottle where it tracks as you automatically drink, but you constantly have to recalibrate it, and it tells you that the tracking can be inaccurate. So instead of worrying about it, I just track my water manually. So whether I'm using that water bottle or whatever water bottle I'm using, I know how many ounces it is, and I just add it into the same app manually. That's all. I just instead of relying on the automatic tracker, I just track manually. I already told you about planning. I have 3 to 5, but I'll even say 4 to 7 reliable meals and repeat them for 10 weeks. The challenge is roughly 10 weeks. Just simplify it. I know eating the same things over and over again can be boring, but if you have to think about what you're going to eat every day, you're going to fall behind. Like you're going to fall behind. So make it simple. Make it simple and know what you're going to eat in advance. If prepping works for you, then prep it. But if you don't like prepping or you don't have time to prep or you don't want to prep, at least know what you're going to eat. Even if you didn't prep it, at least know what your options are in advance. So, Sweet Tea, Shawnee, Kim, Delilah, if you haven't already, try to fine tune and be very specific about the foods that are allowed and not allowed during your challenge, okay? And if it wasn't allowed before the challenge, don't suddenly switch up. Don't suddenly switch up and allow it, because that's also a fail. I was doing that with the fried food. I had that one bite of fried chicken and I was like, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Chat GPT was like, yeah, if you want to be honest, you got to start over. It doesn't matter if it was a mistake. To keep the spirit of the challenge, you still got to start over. I'm like, man, fuck that. I do have meal prepping down here. If that's your jam, go ahead and do some meal prepping. This is an important one for me. Maybe a lot of people already do this. Keep clean gym clothes ready at all times and easily accessible. I'm the type of person that will do laundry and take years to fold it or hang it up, okay? Unless it's my gym clothes. I have to keep gym clothes available to just grab at all times. There's no time where I don't have any clean gym clothes. Like, I'm pretty sure people do like laundry at different frequencies or whatever. I always have, hell, sometimes even a week's worth of gym outfits just hanging up. So all I got to do is grab a hanger, or if you're a drawer person and fold stuff, have your things already paired together. Whatever top and bottom you're going to wear. And if you're nasty, include your sports bra in there. Already, but at least your top and bottom. Have your top and bottoms already prepared for the week so that all you have to do is grab them and go. Okay? If you're going to walk at work and you don't wear walking shoes to work, take them with you. Whether you're going to walk around the building or you're going to walk around outside, take your walking shoes to work with you. And if you're able to get your outdoor workout, like if you're on a time crunch, get your outdoor workout done while you're on your lunch break, if you get a lunch break, okay? And make sure you're timing your workout so you're not doing 39 minutes, 44 minutes, and 30 seconds. Make sure you get your 45 minutes. If you're traveling, I already mentioned this, travel in your gym clothes and hit the gym or work out in your hotel or at your house or outside or whatever. Hit your workout when you land. Wherever, like if you're flying or if you're driving, whenever you make it to your destination, if you know you got to work out when you get there, just go ahead and travel in your gym clothes. I am a airport outfit type of girly. I take my airport outfits very seriously. I can't on 75 hard. I don't have time to be getting all cute and then got to get to my destination and change into my gym clothes. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Like, if you want to do that and that works for you, great. But I don't have time for that. Water. Unless you are already used to drinking a gallon of water, like Sweet Tea, because I'm not, plan your water, because if you are not used to drinking a gallon, it starts out very difficult to get this water in. Now, I started practicing when I was in Europe before I ever even attempted 75 hard. I took a water bottle with me and I carried it everywhere, and I wanted to see how much effort it was going to take to get a gallon in, because I had the same worry as Shawnee that I wasn't going to be able to get it in. But with practice and with a little bit of planning, yeah. So the way that I do it is I have a 24-ounce bottle and I have a 30-ounce. Typically, I use the 30-ounce. But either way, whichever one it is, I make sure my water bottle is full the night before. I'm not drinking it throughout the night, but when I wake up, I want easy access to my water. So I keep a full water bottle, tumbler, or whatever on the nightstand or wherever close by, so that I can start drinking my water as soon as I wake up. And I try to get at least 20 to 30 ounces when I first wake up. Now, I'm not always chugging. But since like I prefer like room temp water. It's easier to get it down. So sometimes, I can get it down pretty quickly. But I try to get 20 to 30 ounces in. First thing in the morning, I take my picture and read my 10 pages. So the picture and the 10 pages, that's 2 objectives done already. And I have about 20 to 30 ounces of water. I go outside for my walk and I drink another 20 to 30 ounces. That's a third of my water for the day. So I got 3 objectives complete within the first 2 to 3 hours of waking up. I've walked, I've read my 10 pages, and I've taken my pictures. That's 3 objective already completed, and I'm a third of the way through my water for the day. It's just a matter of waiting the 3 hours to get my additional workout done and finishing the rest of my water for the day and making sure I stick to my diet and don't have no alcohol. Okay? I call those my morning quickies. The 10 pages in the picture, make those your morning quickies. Okay? Make those your morning quickies. Just go ahead and knock them out as soon as you get up. Or if it's easier, make it a nighttime quickie. I get eye strain from working all day. So I have to get my reading done before the end of the workday, or it can take me 30 to 45 minutes to get through 10 pages because my eyes are so blurry that I can barely see what's on the page. So it could take me 3 to 4 minutes to read one fucking page out of a book. I have made that mistake a number of times. It's just not worth it to me. So now I make sure to get my reading done before I get eye strain. Okay? And that's pretty much it. I'm on day 29 of 75 hard. This is my 4th attempt, but this attempt has been much more successful than the first ones because I'm not making the same mistakes. So let me just recap real quickly from the top. If you're considering 75 hard, if you've already started. Number 1, tune out your bitch voice. If it's an excuse, get rid of it. If it's a but I don't care, get rid of it. It's a or I can or but what if but why I gotta, it don't matter, get rid of it. It's an excuse, it's your bitch voice. I don't feel like it, it's your bitch voice, get rid of it. Okay, this is if you're on 75 hard. I don't know the rules for 75 medium or soft. 2, it's not fair. It's not supposed to be. It ain't called 75 days of fairness. Okay, no, don't nobody care that it's not fair. Like, triggered. Like, I was really upset in Miami. I'm like, this shit is not fair. It's not fair. But don't nobody care that it's not fair. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Tune out the naysayers, okay? The why don't you this and why don't you that and I don't get it and maybe you shouldn't and this is dumb. Okay, great. Love you, but whatever, we don't care. Okay? Tune out the naysayers, all right? Number 4, figure out what you want to gain. Weight loss is a great one, but there's a lot more to gain. So make sure you have a backup of what you want to gain in case you start to feel a little discouraged with the weight loss, or you're not seeing as much weight loss as you want, or you feel like the challenge is too hard to justify only being focused on weight loss. Just make sure you have some other things that you're looking forward to gain. Plan everything. Plan it. I don't care. You keep saying you don't have time. Yes, you do. Plan it. Unless your name is Shawnee and you can't trust them people bathrooms. Plan everything. If you haven't tried planning everything yet, then I don't want to hear that you don't have time. I don't want to hear I don't have time from the people that haven't tried it first. That for the people that have not put themselves in a position to say, I don't have a choice, I have to figure this out. I don't want to hear about the time that you don't have. Okay? That it's fine. Like, you just pick something different. Like Shawnee. Like, she's like, I'm not worried about it. I ain't trying to figure it out. 75 medium works. That's perfect. That is perfectly fine. Just commit to the medium or commit to the soft, okay? But if you are committed to the hard, you have 0 wiggle room. You have 0. Do you hear me? 0 compromise. 100% perfection. 0 wiggle room. There are no excuses. It sucks. I know. But some of us thrive being thrown in jail, okay? Number 6, this is 80% strategy. We say 75 hard is hard. It's because it's inconvenient. But the objectives in reality aren't that difficult. Figuring out what time to get all this shit done is the hard part. figuring out the fact that it don't matter what you got going on in your day, you have to get every single objective done, no matter how difficult it is. That's the hard part. It's mentally difficult. It's mentally difficult because we are so used to just being like, I can't, I don't have time, I don't feel like, but I have this going on, but this happened to me. My sibling passed away. I lost my job. My car broke down. My this happened. Somebody cursed me out at work. My husband left me. My wife left me. My kids won't talk to me. I just had a kid. Whatever it is, right? Life happens. It happens. It does. And you know one thing that 75 Hard has done for me? It has kept me from resorting to my old ways and falling into a depressive funk. Like I wanted to be depressed so bad in my this is sad. This is really sad. Like I just wanted to fall into my depressive funk. Like just let me be depressed, leave me alone. And I couldn't. I can't because I can't function like that. I can't function if I'm just sitting around depressed and eating donuts and pizza. So I will say, I will say it is 80% strategy, 80%. The other 20% is all the other shit. Okay, it's 80% strategy, and then you got a little bit of complaining, and you got a little bit of reality check, and you got you got the discipline, and you got the bitch kicking your bitch voice out, and you got the exercise, all of that. But most of it is strategizing on how you're gonna get it done, no matter what. It's not easy. It's not easy, okay? Fear of missing out. You're gonna miss out on shit for 75 days. That don't mean like don't go hang out with your friends and family. No, you can't drink alcohol with them, and no, you can't have a cheat meal. You can do everything else, okay? No, you can't have alcohol with them, and no, you can't have a cheat meal. You have to decide for yourself what a cheat meal is. This is why I'm telling y'all to get specific about what you're eating, because when it comes to that cheat meal, are you going to decide in a moment whether it's a cheat meal or not? Or was this already decided based on the diet that you picked? You got to get specific, because if you wasn't planning on eating cake, but then you get around some cake and you're like, well, I didn't restrict cake, but I wasn't planning on eating it, but I don't think I should have, you know what I mean? Make up your mind beforehand what you consider to be a cheat meal so that you don't even have to figure it out in the moment. Because if you got to start trying to justify it, there's one thing that Andy says, if you have to ask, the answer is probably no. If you got to justify it, the answer is probably no. If you're trying to figure out a way around it, the answer is probably no. Okay? So if you gotta wonder whether you should eat something or not, the answer is probably no. If you gotta wonder whether or not you can drink something, the answer is probably no. If you're trying to find a loophole for something, the answer is you probably shouldn't be doing that. Very simple. Keep it simple. Too many rules. We know it don't matter. Do it anyway. Okay? What makes it hard? Trying to be consistent, trying to have the discipline, and doing the same shit over and over again with zero compromise. The zero compromise is what makes it hard. And the having to start over if you don't pay attention to the details. All right. And then of course I gave you my cheat codes. Take your water everywhere. Make sure you're planning things. Know what you're gonna eat. Plan your meal prep. I don't care how many appointments you got, plan around them. It don't matter if your kid is going to school, plan around it. It don't matter if you're gonna have surgery, plan around it. Okay. Or maybe you should be doing 75 hard if you're going to have surgery. If you can't get up and go outside for an exercise, why are you doing 75 hard? All right, pick something different, or wait until you're done healing or whatever. Okay, that's it. I'm going to get caught up on you guys' comments. I know this was long, but it had to be done. I have an app called Water Llama. How cute. I manually add my ounces per bottle, and it keeps tally for me and sends me reminders as needed. Yes. I have no issues with food. Okay. I try to get more than half my water before noon. Yeah, that's a good strategy for me too, but I don't always make it happen because I'm stupid. Like for real, like I'm like really lazy. Drinking plain water will be tough. I put 1 Pepsi Zero in my 64-ounce jug and fill with water, and I finish 2 jugs a day. The hint of sweet flavor helps me so much. I know, Kim. I know, girl. But trust me, this was incredibly annoying for me. Plain water, no electrolytes. Well, you can have them, but they don't count toward your water intake. I hate that about this challenge. I think that is so stupid. But the reason why, Kim, is because if you don't specify, if Andy doesn't specify plain water, you know what people are going to do? They're going to put Pepsi Zero in their jug and drink it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but what I'm saying is the idea is to make it hard. The idea is to stop trying to make everything so convenient. Kim says the hint of sweet flavor helps me so much. That's exactly why Andy doesn't allow it. He's not a god, he's not a genius, but he's onto something. That's exactly why he doesn't allow it. Because I'm okay with the crutch. I put watermelon water and coconut water together, but it don't count toward my water intake. I put branched chain aminos and electrolyte powders in my water, but it doesn't count toward my water intake. So typically on 75 hard, I just exclude all that other stuff and just stick to plain water. And if I want a Coke Zero, I have a Coke Zero or something like that. So you still can have your Pepsi Zero in your 64-ounce jug, but do you really want to drink 64 ounces of that plus a gallon of water? Probably not. So what I would do is I would have probably 8 or 12 ounces of your Pepsi Zero, or just buy the Pepsi Zero that already comes in like mini bottles already made or something like that, and have that in addition to your gallon of water is what I would do. This has been helpful. Thanks, V. You are welcome. I got your back, girl. I got your back, girl. Kim, that's why I'm on medium. I need some flavor in my water. I think you can't have flavor on hard. I ain't hating. I ain't player hating. I am just paying the information forward. Yeah, no flavored water. Yeah, it sucks. But it's doable if you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to want to do it. Okay. I can say this journey has helped me with all that I've had going on this past year, multiple deaths, etc. I would have been depressed. Praise God for this journey. Yeah, it does keep you on your toes. Yeah. I wouldn't say it keeps you from mourning or anything. It's not that, but it keeps you from if you are the type to cope by withdrawing and shutting down, it keeps you from doing it. You can't because you still gotta do shit. You still gotta do shit. I haven't flavored my water this whole journey. I didn't even realize that was a luxury. What a luxury that was until now. Yeah, yeah. I just started seeing it like I've missed out on 40 years. Ain't nothing wrong with the next few weeks that won't be available again afterwards. I wish I had no issues with food. Plain water is the best ever. I love a good plain water. Um, I flavor my water with fresh cucumbers. Oh my God, they had that at the hotel. It was like crack water. I love cucumber water. I'm too lazy to make it myself, like regularly. Love cucumber water. I'm not really a fan of lemon water. I'm not a fan of like lemon and orange. I don't like citrusy water. But man, like some cucumber water. Cucumber water is the only one I really like. Maybe a little bit of mint. Maybe a little bit of mint with the cucumber, but I can do just straight cucumber water. I love it. I love it. It even actually has a little texture to it. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, Sydney. Whenever I would do cucumber and water, if you let it sit long enough, it gets like a little texture to the water. Is that gross? I like it though. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. I like water. Yeah. Just fresh fruit water is so yummy. Yeah, none of it counts. None of it counts on this, but I still have those things if it's somewhere like at a lounge or hotel lobby. I just don't count it toward my water intake. So if I go somewhere, like if I go to a hotel that has cucumber water in the lobby, I'll drink it. I just don't count it toward my water intake. So it's very annoying though. It's very annoying. It's gross. Oh my God, I love cucumber water. I don't like citrus water. I don't like lemon lime. Unless it's sparkling. If it's sparkling water, then I like lemon and lime because it tastes like a Sprite with no sugar. It tastes like a Sprite with no sugar, but I cannot stand. I really don't like orange slices in water. I wish people would stop doing that. Like, I don't like lemon slices in still water. And I do not like orange slices. Like, ew, 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 ew. Ooh, the basil is good too. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, I should make me some. But it's like, what's the point when I already know I gotta focus on my gallon of plain water? Like, don't get me wrong, right? So yes, I'm a 75 hard groupie, but there are plenty of things about this challenge that I just straight up think is stupid and I don't like it. But I don't argue with it. I might complain a little bit, but I'm still gonna do it. Like, I don't like the fact that only plain water counts, even though I know the point, because if you don't specify, people gonna put Crystal Light, People gonna put all types of artificial sweeteners. People gonna turn their water into juice, and y'all are proving it by saying, "I don't like, I can't, I need flavor in my water." People are gonna people gonna turn their water into juice. Okay. Now I know adding a little lemon and all of that is not that big of a deal. So yes, Andy should allow that. But if you start adding a lemon, then people gonna be like, well, why can't I add zero sugar lemonade? And why can't I add Crystal Light? And why can't I have this and just to avoid all of that? Nothing. Nobody can have anything. You all suffer. No one can put anything in their water. Okay. No one. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you talking about you tired. I'm tired too. I'm about to go enjoy the sleep that I'm about to get. I just need to take this concealer and stuff off. Y'all, I tried to contour today and I think I just ended up smudging it in my face. Like I don't understand blending. I really don't. Like I don't understand makeup. I don't understand blending. I don't understand shades. I don't understand how this stuff works. But I had a foundation stick for a while because I saw a person contour with it. And so I tried it and I'm pretty sure I just smudged it across my face. Like I don't understand like where the lines are supposed to start and stop and how do you blend it, and I don't get all of that. So I'm about to go wash this shit off my face, okay? But I love you all. I am so proud of all of you and how far you have come in your journeys, whether you are doing 75 hard or not. But yes, I'm playing favorites. I favor the ones that are doing 75 hard, medium, and soft. Oh well, like all the non-challenged people named Jenitha, she's not favored. Let me stop. I'm just kidding. I love me some Jenitha. All right. I need to go get my cortisone cream because my fucking heat rash is going crazy. Like the more I scratch it, the more it spreads on my arm. I really need to stop. I was almost gone. Like I was almost done. It was fading away because I wasn't scratching it. But lately I've just been tearing up my arm. So now it's starting to spread. Sydney, did you start already? Did you already start? I haven't heard you say anything else about it. I know you had gotten sick, so you had to delay. Um, but yes, I'm gonna get out of here. Good night to everyone. I wish you all luck on your 75 journeys. I am approaching it's on there. I think tomorrow is day 30 for me. Um, and yeah, you know what? No matter what you're going through, you still gotta push through, all right? You still gotta push through. Oh, we need to have a conversation about like, yo, I'm flip-flopping back and forth. Let me say this before I go. I'm flip-flopping back and forth. Like my mental state is flip-flopping back and forth based on this loose skin. I don't know. Like when I started 75 hard this time around, I lost 8 pounds immediately. That last 8 pounds has done a number on my skin. Like, like it's not funny. I'm so conflicted. Oh, I'm so conflicted. Like some days I feel like it's the end of the world. And then other days I'm like, it's really not that bad. Like, oh my God, you've lost nearly 100 pounds. I still haven't made it to the 100-pound mark yet. But uh, that last 8 pounds, like, did a number on my skin. Like I was already on my way, but I should mention, I have dresses to give away that I showed you guys that I know at least some of you liked that I didn't even get a chance to wear, and now I won't get a chance to wear them because there's just way too much cleavage. And I have reached a point where I can't assist my breasts without them wrinkling. Like I can't lift them up with tape or put little pulley things. Like I can't assist them. Okay. I can put on a bra, right? Like I'm wearing now. I can put on a bra, but like it's not gonna show now because I have the help of the bra. But I have like if I try to lift them up with tape, it's like it's like layered. Like it's at a point of just complete and utter um skin. You can't see it now. You can't see it now, but if I try to put on some boob tape, it's all just skin. It's just all skin. So those dresses that I like, there's at least 3 of them, and they're animal print that I didn't get a chance to wear because they're it's all cleavage, and I can't lift them up. I can't wear a bra with them, and I can't wear tape. Like I can't do nothing with it. Um, so something like this where I have coverage is cool. Or I can have a little bit of cleavage because I can wear a bra. But the dresses that's like V cut and I can't wear a bra with them at all, where you would typically need boob tape, I can't tape. I don't have enough fat to support the skin anymore. So when I lift it up, I'm just lifting up skin. Ah, I've officially reached a point where I can't use boob tape. Not if it's gonna show. If it's gonna be under a dress, like under like complete coverage, then yes, I can do it. But if I have any type of cleavage, I cannot use tape. I cannot use tape. It is I'm just lifting up all skin. And then on my thighs, my belly, my belly button is just like drooping day by day. And I'm like, you know what? You know what? Some day, like I said, some days I'm like, you know what, whatever. And then other days I'm like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh no, it's the end. I don't know. I don't know. I'll take some dresses. How tall are you, Shawnee? Well, a lot of the Fashion Nova dresses are tall girl friendly anyway. But yeah, yeah. I'm like, wow. That dress, that tiger print dress. Let me show y'all. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Like I was willing to tape my way to success, but I can't. I can't even use tape now. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I got to scroll all the way back. Some of these I tried on and some of them I just posted the pictures of, but let me see if I can show you guys real quick. All right, so this is one of them that I got from H&M. This is one of them. I'm still holding out for this one. Like I'm still holding out. I'm still hoping that I could make this one work. But the problem is that with this one, it's a necktie, right? And again, if I pull my breast up, you like if I try to assist them in any way, but you can still see them, it's all skin. So this one is probably gonna get given away. I still love this dress, so I'm keeping this one because this is my baby right here. I love this dress. Okay, so this one I'm probably gonna give away. This one is from H&M. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click on it. Oh god damn it. I hope it doesn't make ugh, of course it's gonna make me scroll from the top again. I'm sorry. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, you're 5'4". Okay. Have you tried those cakes things for breast support? I don't know what that is. Cakesbody.com. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Cakesbody.com. Cakesbody.com. Ooh, wait. Cakes body. Let me see. Not these, but something similar. I've tried an Amazon version where it cups the breast and then you like pull it up, but I don't have the volume to support the tape. Like I don't have the volume to support the lift. So the best I can do, y'all know I'll be stripping on stream. So let me just go ahead and show y'all. The best I can do is this kind of bra. This is the best I can do. That just gives me a little bit of lift. But I have a lot of so if I try to tape and pull, all of this is gonna show as like loose skin. So I can't lift. I can't lift. I can't do it. Okay, so let me show you the other dresses that I have to give away. I'm holding out for that black one. I'm hoping that I can figure that one out, but it's just way too much cleavage. Way too much cleavage. So let me show you the rest because I did try some of them on. Let me see. Those are the shoes. Let's see. Okay, this one. I honestly, guys, like, I didn't think that this looked bad at all. I didn't. I didn't think that this looked bad at all. I didn't think like I know I got the whole droopy boob thing going on, but I didn't think this looked bad. This has already been ruined. This dress, not the dress has been ruined, but my cleavage area for this dress in particular, it's already been ruined. I can't do nothing. When I tell y'all I cannot do anything, like I should just try it back on so you guys can see. I can't do anything with this dress. I cannot lift. I cannot do anything with this dress. I can't do nothing with it. Okay? Like I'm damn near hoping for a goddamn miracle because I can't do nothing with it. So that's one that I have to give away, and I was really looking forward to wearing this. So I'm disappointed about this dress. I'm still wearing those. I haven't tried this one on since. I actually forgot I have this brown dress. I need to try this one on. Did I send this back? I hope I still have this brown dress. I hope I didn't send that back because I want to try that one on to see if it still looks decent. But I need to show y'all this tiger print dress. Oh my God. Jen was fussing at me because I did not bring this dress to Vegas. This dress right here, Lord. Y'all, I want to cry because... Y'all, Jen was fussing at me for not wearing this dress. Well, not bringing this dress to Vegas. But when I tell you guys, some of these have adjustable straps, and I can't. Oh God, guys. Let me see if I can find a picture, because I don't want to show mine. Let me see. Because I saw a lady on TikTok or Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, my breasts look like that. Oh my God. Let's see. Let's see if I could find it. Okay. This is a damn, YouTube gonna get me if I show all these goddamn nipples. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is actually a good example. This is a good example. Hold on. I have to find it again so that I can. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you this, right? But bear with me because hers is a bit like more advanced than mine. Okay. Look at this. So as I'm sitting here, doesn't look like that at all, right? However, if I lean over or if I take the bra off and attempt to lift with tape, this is roughly what I'm working with. Like if this on a scale of 1 to 10, like 1 being not so bad and a 10 being like worst case scenario, if she's at about a 8, I'm not far behind her at like a 6, maybe a 7. Like I'm not far from this. I'm not far from this at all. The only difference is I have to do a little bit of manipulation to see the skin. So again, trying to lift with the tape, or if I have like a dress with an adjustable strap like that, I think that zebra, that tiger print one has an adjustable strap. So if I don't wear a bra with an underwire and I just have my boobs and I try to lift, that's what I'm working with. That's what I'm working with. There's so much excess skin that I'm not even willing to play around with some of these dresses that I didn't get a chance to wear. I'm not even willing to play around with it. So this one has got to go. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of this dress. I wore short dresses for the first time in 30 years. I never liked my legs since a kid. I want to post my pic, but been reluctant because of my thighs. But I'm gonna do it. Yeah, my thighs I've been taking some up close pictures of my thighs. And You know, like I said, some days are better than others. Some days I'm like, it is the end of the world. Like I'm not gonna make it. And then other days I'm like, man, fuck all that. I lost 97 pounds. I don't give a shit. Some days I care and some days I don't. V, I'ma send you and you tell me what you think. I have to run it by the young folks first. Oh, you want to send me an email? I haven't checked my email in quite some time. Sweet Tea says she emailed me and I still haven't seen it yet. Okay, I see your Sweet Tea, your email, Sweet Tea. I'm gonna read it when I get off of here. You can send it to me, Shawnee. I don't have to show it. Yeah, Sydney. It's like, you know, up until 8 to 10 pounds ago, I could, you know, deal with a little bit of sagging, or I could use some tape and be fine. I've officially reached the point where I have no help. Like I have no help. Like the only thing saving me is the fact that I can still somewhat get away with a bra. I mean somewhat. But I mean if I reach down to bend over to reach something in my cleavage, it's all skin. It's all skin. All skin. All skin. And if I try to lift it, it's all skin. It's all skin. When the last time you seen him, Shawnee? When the last time you seen him? All right, so I have to give away this dress. This one I sent back. This one I finally got. Oh, this one you guys saw in blue, beautiful. This one I think I wore this one with a bra. I had to have worn this one with a bra, but this one actually fit really nice. I wore this one fit nice. I missed the dress. Hold on. And since I'm scrolling, let me see if it shows. Yeah, I have a you can't see it, but I have a like a soft I don't know what you call it, but like I have like a soft the bras that don't have any underwire with a bra pad on it. I have one of those on with that dress and it went really well. Which one? The blue one? Which one? Let me know, Sydney. Which one? Which one? Which one? Sorry, when I'm scrolling, I can't see y'all comments. So just let me know which dress you were talking about. I'm about to be back at that point again in a second. Oh shit, did I go too far? I think I did. I sent that one back. Oh shit. I just did it again. God damn it. Hold on. My bad. Let's see. Okay, so hold on. Let me go. Yeah. Okay. Which one were you talking about, Sydney? I just saw. Where did that other dress go? This one. Okay, I sent that one back. Okay, that was only that dress. So yeah, I missed one. It must have been one that I tried on during a live stream. But yeah, there's at least 3. There's at least 3 that I need to give away, unfortunately. That I didn't even get a chance to wear. Yeah. The animal print. What size? What size? I know it wasn't this one. I'm holding out hope for this one too, honestly. But I like this dress a lot. I just think it was a bad purchase because it just does not go. I think I have too much boobs for this dress, like this one here, but I'm still holding out hope. Let me go back to the animal prints. This one. Okay, so this one here is a small. I have to give this one away. Yeah, and I'm keeping the others. Yeah. This one I think is also a small. I have to double check. Wonderful dress. I like it. This one I sent back. This one I did not keep. And the rest of these look great on me, so I'm keeping them. But yeah, there's at least this one and this one that I'm giving away. Oh, So sad, so sad. And I think they're smalls. I think they're smalls. Okay, let me see what Shawnee said. What Shawnee said. My Shawnee girl. What's your question, Shawnee? Wait, hold, I can't. Am I having a slow moment? Shawnee, I feel like part of your picture is cut off. Or is I had to click on it. I'm dumb. Yeah, I was having a slow moment. Okay, what's your question now? Hold on. I'm having a slow moment. Hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, let me go back. What was Shawnee's question? I wore a short dress for the first time in 30 years. I never liked my legs since a kid. I want to post my pic, but I've been reluctant because of my thigh, but I'm gonna do it. Tell me what you think. Oh, I mean, I think the dress looks great. I think the dress looks great. Are you asking what I think about your thigh, like about the skin? Girl, that's a result of weight loss. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because it's like I say post the picture. I post pictures with my loose skin. But if it really bothers you, then of course you don't have to. But I think you look great. But at the same time, I'm honest. I get bothered when I see when my loose skin looks obvious to me. So I don't want to make it seem like, oh, don't let it bother you. No, it bothers me. I'm not fake, Shawnee. So I understand if it bothers you, it bothers you. But I think you look great. I think the dress looks great. I think you look great, and I think you should post it. You know, it's hard, but I do it because all of the weight loss journey ain't peaches and rainbow. It ain't all, just bikinis and smooth skin. Like you said, my legs look great. You ain't seen them in a while. You want to see an update? Shit, it's on that phone that I'm using. I guess I could switch. I don't gotta be lazy about it. Hold on. Maybe this will make you feel a little better, Shawnee. Ugh, I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this because I'm dropping shit. Oh god damn it. That was ghetto. Y'all did not have to see all of that. Like, come on, V. You could have got your ass up and fixed all of this. Okay. All right. I think we be getting shit a little misconstrued by pictures. I mean by pictures, right? So let me show you, Shawnee. I got to show the world because look. See? I had to start taking pictures because my plant, I feel like I like halfway took my lash off. Hold on, let me take them off completely. Whenever they start falling off, I gotta just take them off. But I had to start taking pictures because my plan is to I don't know if it's gonna work, but my plan is to do some 36-hour fasting to try to slow some of this loose skin down. I'm trying to slow it down. Okay. I'm trying to slow it down. Look, you can see it on my stomach, my thighs. It's not all peaches and rainbow, people. Okay. It is not all peaches and rainbows. Okay. You see that? You see the leg, the knee that I'm kneeling on, the inside of my thigh? I still have discoloration. I got cellulites. I got cellulites. I got all that, bro. I guess today is one of the days where I just don't give a shit. But some days I'll be like, no, like I'll be losing it, like for real. I be real life losing it some days, but then other days I'd be like, man, what the fuck ever? Like, would I rather be 240 pounds? Okay. Would I rather be 240 pounds? The answer is no. But if it doesn't improve, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I'm open to like potentially a thigh lift. Like I don't, to be honest with y'all, let me tell you the truth. I don't want to do anything until after I have children. If I have children, okay? So I was gonna start planning, but see, it makes it hard because I've been really struggling with my breasts. I've been I've been really struggling. So I was gonna wait like 2 years to figure it out for my breasts, but I'm flip-flopping back and forth because some days I'm like, man, I just need to just go and get it taken care of. I know some surgeons want you to like get the weight off and then make and keep it off for 6 months at least before they do anything. But I'm like, okay, I can do that, but I don't think I'm gonna wait to get like a breast reduction or a lift or something. And that's the other thing. There's different scarring, like there's different methods for the lift, but it depends on how much you're working with. You know what I mean? Like how much skin needs to be removed or whatever. So I need to do a consultation because I'm not convinced that I'm not convinced one way or another. Do I need a reduction or do I need a lift? I think I need a reduction and a lift. But y'all, it's been getting under my skin. No pun intended. Okay. So thank you, Shawnee, for sharing your photo. If you want me to I think you should post it. I think you should post it, Shawnee. You look fantastic. Shawnee look like Shawnee looked like she said she going to her high school reunion and everybody could kiss her flapjacks. That's what Shawnee looks like. Shawnee looks like she's ready for her high school reunion. Yeah. So if you're interested in any of the dresses, I'm 5'3", Shawnee. If you're interested in any of the dresses that I showed, let me know and I will send it to you. If anybody else is interested, like if multiple people are interested in the same thing, then I guess I can do like a raffle or something like that. But other than that, yeah, y'all, I'm struggling. And I still got more weight to lose. Like I don't know what happened. Like I wasn't dealing with like a lot of loose skin on my breasts. Oh, you want me to show it? Okay. I only got one, by the way. Did you say more than one? Let me see. Maybe because I was having a slow moment, so maybe it was more than one and I didn't see it. Let me see. No, I only got one. Okay. Yes, I only got one. I was only dealing with like a shape problem, and then the last 8 pounds, it's like 4 of it came from my boobs. Like, what happened? This one? Yeah, this is from Fashion Nova. This is the one that I wear as a nightgown that they put in the going outside category. Do you guys want to see it? Let me stand up. I have on a bra with this. Oh yeah, I just showed it. I have a bra with this one. Only because I'm live. If I wasn't live, I would not be wearing a bra with this. And it actually still looks good with out a bra. I've been starting to feel like now that I listen, call me what you want, but now that like my ribs are coming through a little bit, I'm starting to like feel like I would look really good flat chested. I'm starting to feel like I would look really good flat chested. Oh, I don't have a lot of space to back up, but this is what this looks like. Does this help? I don't want to turn around, but this is what it looks like. It's really cute, but I'm not wearing this outside. Like I wear this as a nightgown. You got me fucked up. I ain't going to nobody club looking like this. No, I'm still 97. I'm still bouncing around between 95 and 97. I can't, not can't, but because I went to Miami, I set myself back 3 pounds. So yeah. Did I try to? Oh, I tried this on for y'all already. Okay. Yeah. I tried it on. Yeah, I love this. This is actually like my favorite dress right now, as far as like and it has like the animal skin feel to it. It's really nice. Like Fashion Nova did the thing. They did the thing with this one. They did the thing. If it still fits in 10 pounds, maybe I can wear it outside, but no, it's a nightgown for now. I love this thing. It's so cute. Okay, so let me show Shawnee's picture. I feel like she should just post it. Why she got me doing her dirty work? It's not dirty work. She's actually quite beautiful. Okay, This is Shanita. Don't she look like she ready for her high school reunion? Hold on. Let me get my big ass head off the screen. Like, god damn, V, move. The fuck? Oh shit. Hold on. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me try that way. Can y'all see? I want y'all to be able to see like her shoes too, but it's kind of hard. Can you guys see? Right, Sydney? Like I'll be getting my little flat chest vibes. Like the nightgowns that have like a lacy top and they're really like built for the breastless. They're really built for people with no breasts. And you know, it be, I'll be getting the flat chest vibe. I'll be like, damn, like I'll be so cute with no titties. Shawnee is so cute, but she's worried about getting not worried. I mean, listen. She was talking about getting a little thigh tape, which I didn't even know existed for like the bottom part of her thigh, like above the knee. And I have a bit of the same problem developing. I just like by the time I lose another 20 pounds, um, it'll be a bit more obvious. Like right now, it's starting to show kind of right below the glute and the inner part of my knees, like the fat around that part is starting to sag a bit. But that's the part she was talking about. So I say, girl, in my mind, okay, I don't want to be a hypocrite because in my mind, I'm like, ain't nobody worry about that. But I get it though. Like I don't want to be dismissive because I'm the same way. I'm just like, I'm showing my sister my thighs, and she like, girl, shut up. And I'm like, no, don't do that. No, cause look at it. But now I'm looking at Shawnee, I'm like, girl, nobody worry about that. But I don't want to be dismissive because I know how it feels. Like when you're like, oh, I just want to do this and I just want to do that. So she said thigh tape. I didn't know that was a thing. So maybe it will work. Try it out and let me know so that I can get me some. Okay. Try it out and let me know so that I can get me some. But ain't no tape for these boobs. No. Ain't no tape gonna work for these boobs. But I think Shawnee looks amazing. Let me get my big ass head off the screen again. Hold on. Get my big ass head. Don't nobody need to be looking at me. Y'all looked at me enough, okay? Y'all have looked at me enough. Hunty. Yes. Jen has to put her glasses on. You know Jen blind. We all know Jennifer is blind. We all know Dr. Jennifer is blind as a bat. You go, girl, Shawnee girl. She a itty bitty. She's talking about 5'4". She's at the edge of itty bitty. She's the last of the itty bitties at 5'4". 5'5", I don't know where y'all sit. 5'6", you're not itty bitty, you're tall. 5'5" is up for debate. Okay? 5'5" is up for debate. But 5'4" and below, we itty bitties. You can't sit with us 5'6"ers, 7'ers, 8'ers. Yeah? She said she was gonna send me another one. Let me see if I got it. Hold on, we're coming home. You look great, Shawnee. You're so beautiful. Oh shit, I got my whole thing on the damn screen. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. Me. Shawnee girl. I think I'm gonna have to edit my stream because oh no, I didn't show it. Okay, Shawnee, I see an address for you in the email. It's like in your signature. This one is even cute. This one is even cute. Oh, she's so itty bitty. Oh my gosh. She's so itty bitty. Nah, this one has really good lighting. I don't know what happened with this picture, but one, those colors look great on you. And this one has really better lighting. Shawnee is a itty bitty. Yeah. Beautiful. You are welcome, girl. Oh, it's the church address. Okay. But yeah, I like this picture. I like the other one too, but something happened. It was like a cloud passed by or something and got out of the way because the lighting is a lot better in this picture. It's beautiful. I can't really, well, I say can't. I don't know. I've never really tried to pull off yellow, but this is so pretty. Like these colors together are so freaking pretty. They are so pretty. Um, okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to let me, y'all, I gotta stop buying so many dark colors, but like I love black and brown and gray. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? I love brown and black and gray. Oh my God. And that blue dress that I wore in Miami, I'm not gonna lie. I literally put that dress in my bag right before I walked out the door. Like I wasn't originally gonna bring it with me. I like stuffed it in my suitcase at the last minute. I'm like, I'm gonna find a reason to wear this dress. And it was perfect. And that was without shapewear. I didn't wear any shapewear with that dress, but I did put on a bra with it. I did. And it was fine. My hair covered the straps, so it was fine. It was fine. I've been making myself wear colors lately. Yeah, me too, but I still be shopping for a lot of black and gray and brown. Yeah. Sydney, I have a few pairs of different cakes, one that clips and gives cleavage. Um, yeah, but you got a reduction, Jen. Like I have to get rid of this skin. I cannot lift this skin. I can't lift it. It makes like I'm really at a point where I'm better off just letting them be the way that they are whenever I'm gonna wear something. I mean, other than just putting on a regular bra. But if something has like cleavage, unless I can wear a bra with it, like a traditional bra, there's no point. If I gotta use any type of tape or straps to lift it up with no bra, no, no. This is the third live. Hey, Shonda girl. And let me get out of here before we get to the 3 hour mark because it's gonna be I don't want to make it too long for people trying to catch the playback. I'm probably going to cut off all of this extra stuff on the end, all right? Um, all right, so I love you all. Thank you so much, Shani, for sharing the pictures. Thank you, Sweet Teats, for being a good sport. And thank you all for joining me. If you are interested in 75 hard, medium, or soft, go do it. You got it. You will be all right. Okay. And if you have any if you if you have any questions for me, y'all know what to do. Find me when I'm live. I'm actually about to go lay down and relax. Don't be like me. Don't be so busy running your mouth on a live stream that you don't finish your water in time. And now you're going to be up all night having to pee every 30 minutes. Because that's going to be me for the next 3 hours. Oh yeah, that's the trick. It's just that some of the dresses I can't wear a bra with. So if I can find bras that fit, that's the ticket for me. It's just that some of the designs of those dresses, no bras fit. Like that first one, the cups are so little. I can't do anything with that dress. I can't do anything with it. Like I can't wear any type of bra with it. And then the tiger print one, the cleavage, like it's cut so much that there's no type of bra that I can wear with it. So if it's like this and I can wear a bra, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Like I can even do a little bit of that. I'm good to go if I can wear like something like this. But if this was cut all the way down to the point where the underwire of the bra will show or the inner part of the bra will show, it would be pointless. It would be pointless. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here. I love you all. Mm. I will probably see y'all sometime in the middle of the week. Like the stream if you haven't already. Make sure you hype, even if you've already watched it. If it comes back up in your algorithm, or if you have any hype points, make sure to come back and hype the live stream. And I will see y'all in the next one. All right. Good night. Bye. I love you guys.